like Zoe, mama, I go
Relentless.
What up, Zoe?
Relentless.
What up, Zoe?
Relentless.
Shut the fuck up, Clyde!
Except Trey.
He's so impressed. That was the longest intro I think we've ever had.
No, it wasn't.
That was really long. Not in a bad way, though. I'm just saying, I think that was like the longest one we've had. Even Andy was like, oh, damn. Like,
I think maybe because I'm here. Like,
I'm waiting for the day, not waiting, actually, hopefully it never happens, that Drake sends us a cease and desist for using his voice.
It's gonna be Acast that sends us a huge,
You think so? Don't say that. Don't even bring it up. Don't speak into existence. Never mind. But welcome everybody to episode 8 of the Relentless Diaries. I'm here, your main host, Zoe. We're back to back guests.
Yeah.
We had Jafina last episode, that episode actually did really well. And we'll talk about Tresor's video that's kind of going up right now too, about him denying his waistline antics. But anyways, Andy, hi.
how's it going?
Welcome to Relentless Diaries podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Are you excited? Are you
Damn.
excited? I know, right? Like, good. Smiling, nigga. Look, what the hell?
I'm smiling. Smiling.
BN, do a little intro. Like, what do you do? Who are you? Hello?
Oh, I thought you guys intro me.
No, you intro yourself. What do you think this is?
So yeah. So my name is Andy. I go by WatsWitAndy. Search and then find out. That's it, pretty much.
Oh my god.
And what's goody in the hoodie like A Boogie? It's your boy Tresor, aka him Duncan, aka Himmy Butler, aka him Jong-un.
Him Jong-un.
You like that one, huh?
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that one before. I'm Clyde Smith. I'm gonna let you have that one. Goddamn.
That's funny.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Him Jong-un?
I've never heard that one. That's.
Do you even know who the actual name is? That who is it?
The leader of South Korea. Is it North Korea or South Korea?
Isn't it Kim Jong-un?
Yeah.
Yeah, North Korea.
North Korea.
Isn't he like a super like communist? Like
He's a dictator.
Stop.
Oh, sorry.
North Korea in the first 5 minutes.
I know,
Yeah,
sorry.
goddamn, guys.
Anyways, we have a really jam-packed list, Andy. I know you have to be watchful, mindful of.
Yeah, well, I guess y'all.
Why does he have to be mindful?
Because he's a
No.
strong man of the community. Takes care of the children.
Exactly.
So he has to, like, TikTok be floating. And if we post it, people can be like, oh my God, Mr. Andy. So we got to be.
Do they call you Mr. Andy?
Nah, they call me by my last name, but.
Which is?
You give me a Chempong vibes.
Possibly.
Is it Apia?
Possibly.
Wait, so you've gotten this far and no kid is. This is you? Like, would there like they?
No, he has.
Oh, yeah, but I don't make nothing that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm family friendly.
Ofori.
Possibly. That's a big artist though in the Ghanaian community.
Who is?
Ofori.
I don't know who that is.
Ofori Amponsa.
That's your last name, a lie? No, I'm kidding.
Well, you guys check him out though. He's actually hard.
Is he from? He's from Ghana?
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
No, because I was doing something else and then you cut me off.
What were you doing?
No, don't worry about it.
Knocking on wood? Why?
Don't worry about it.
What happened? Why'd you knock on wood? What happened?
Is that some other form of pause?
Yeah, right? Like what?
And technically speaking, that would deserve a pause too.
Yeah.
What was said? That deserved a pause. I missed it.
I don't remember.
No, I guess y'all seeing the footage, right? 'Cause,
Anyways,
y'all do edit.
it's been a jam-packed 2 weeks. We have a lot to talk about because we already started pre-podding before the pod and getting into arguments and whatever, right? So we'll start with, there's been a lot of discourse around celebrity men in the news, maybe in the last 2 weeks, right? We've had Freddie Gibbs and we've had Tiger Woods. So we'll start with Freddie Gibbs, right? So if you don't know about Freddie Gibbs, he's, I would say, fairly well-known rapper. Yeah. Fairly known, maybe not well-known, but fairly known rapper. I didn't know he had so many kids. Apparently he already has 2 kids or 3 kids.
That's a lot
baby
of
mamas.
That's so many.
3 kids with different baby mamas.
Young boy is like 22 and he has like
he
12.
is an anomaly. Like that is, he should not even be. I don't know what's happening.
Canon?
He's also like needs to get neutered.
I think Future has
I was gonna say, how much
Future has like 8. doesn't it?
Also on the neuter scale.
I swear Offset has like 7.
No, Offset has 4, 5, 2 with Cardi and 3. Offset does not have 7 because he dropped Father of 4.
Google it.
And Culture
He has
was
2 more.
He has 1 more. He has 1 with Cardi. He has 5.
I swear he has 2 with Cardi now.
2 with Cardi.
Yeah.
3.
And he had more.
He had where? Where were the more? After Cardi? No fucking
I'm saying
way.
before Cardi.
Before Cardi, he had 3. Culture makes 4, and Wave makes 5. He has 5 kids.
Yes, he has 5.
Thank you.
You know all the kids' names?
No, I just know Culture and Wave. Oh, and I think one of them's Kalia, that his other daughter. Regardless, anyways, Freddie Gibbs, right? Has other baby mamas. There's random, I think she's random because I'm not really into porn. I don't really know porn stars. I don't really know porn stars like that, but she is a porn
If you
star.
say so.
I don't.
I don't know.
All I know is Tiana Trump. But anyways, so Freddie Gibbs' ex is a porn star, right? I think she claims she's biracial. Let's give her white passing biracial, right? Because people are calling her a white woman or whatever. She did a whole thread on Twitter, maybe 20 tweets, just outlining her and Freddie Gibbs' relationship, what they've been through. Apparently, she got jumped with him, which is
By
another
Benny the Butcher?
story. I don't know if Benny Butcher was a part of the jumping,
I'm pretty sure he was, and he took.
or
the
was
chain,
it his
right?
people who had him jumped? Was Benny Butcher really tussling and bustling?
I don't know. He posted up with the.
But he
chain
had her
after.
chain. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
if he did it, but
yeah, regardless, Benny Butcher was somewhat involved in her getting jumped with Freddie Gibbs.
Did she get jumped too?
Yes,
she got hands and feet put on
Fam,
her.
there's a picture of her squared up, this position with a grown man.
And where's the next picture
The next picture
of
is
what happened after?
Benny Butcher wearing her chain.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So anyways, that happens.
Because what do you do?
You get publicly beat
What
up
do you do? You're
in a
out
chain
walking
snatch.
on road with your girl and 10 men surround you.
No, it's actually fucked. Any
At
man
a restaurant.
are you
in a restaurant. Any man who puts me in a position
In a
to
restaurant.
1, be physically harmed by another man, 2, I have to fight another man while your ass is also getting jumped, and 3, another grown man is wearing my dinky chain, we're actually breaking up.
That's not fair. You can't fight.
that is more than the last straw.
That's not fair. You can't fight me in my stomach's full of tomahawk steak. I'm full. I'm not agile right now.
Are there rules to jumping?
I think there should be.
Or is
I've
it just
never
like, yo,
been jumped. I don't
I've
plan
never
on
been
being
jumped either, and I hope I never get jumped. But
So
There's no rules.
have you been?
Yeah, there isn't really any rules. Yeah.
I said I think there should be.
There's
I don't
no
think there is.
rules to
shouldn't-
getting jumped.
There's no rules.
You can get caught at any time in front of your mom, in front of your girl.
Some
Doesn't
people
matter.
So wait,
have
no one's
like,
tried to jump you?
No, are you crazy?
Some people have a code.
Jumped? I'm not that bad of a person. Someone
I'm
trying
not
to
saying you're a
jump
bad
me.
person.
No, jump is crazy. I've had people try to fight, like girls try to fight, of course, but
I've had people try
jump.
and jump me.
People try to
What
jump
did you do?
It didn't work.
What do you do?
happened?
Like turn into Superman?
No, they I think
They,
They-
start
They
acting
saw you look
crazy?
like Jay-Z.
no.
They're like, this nigga's.
You just started acting crazy.
I don't want to wahove. Yeah. No, I was making a transaction, and I think they were trying to.
Transaction.
Yeah, you know.
the bank.
Yeah. At the bank, the green bit. Yeah, TD. Yeah. And I was making the transaction, and then just 30 niggas just appeared, and then.
Oh, I see what the transaction was. Sorry, it took me a while to figure out
And then
going on.
and then just 30 niggas, they coming out of manholes, out of bushes and stuff. It was like they planned this and
And
coordinated.
then what happened?
this.
We said, yo. I'm not him.
They, I don't know. They I remember it was like a stare off almost. And then they gave me, my stuff back, and they were like, yeah, I don't have any money. And then they left.
Oh, so you had no money for them.
They didn't have, apparently all of a sudden didn't have any money.
Okay.
Well, why did they need to have money?
I don't think they planned on giving any money. Because niggas are coming up behind me and stuff, and out of nowhere, like it was behind a store.
I'm so confused.
I'm so
so confused,
lost.
yeah.
You're talking in way like.
I was
okay,
selling
it's too-
someone some weed, and then
Okay.
I
mean, weed is legal now, so we can say it, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
statute of limitations. You're
By the
good.
time
Yeah.
that you were doing it, it was illegal. Is that what you're
But
saying?
I mean, Kate.
There's statute of limitations. It's good.
You the CIA?
At the time you were doing it.
What do you say? You the CIA? The FBI? What's wrong with you?
Oh no, he said it. I'm just asking. I'm clarifying.
no, because y'all, what do you mean? Like a transaction?
The story was looking like
I
he
was
he was
so
lost.
confused.
No,
Okay.
once you said that they didn't have any money, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't understand
but
at all.
like as like a
I thought you were the purchaser.
as
Yeah.
he's no, I'm
You were the dealer.
Jesus
Heard you,
Christ. So,
copy.
But, and they're oh God, you can't
their
like
So they're raiding your pockets like, yo, run it.
No, they're doing that to themselves.
So you're telling me right
Acting
now,
like they were gonna, they were searching for their money.
One second. So you're telling me you invited me into a podcast with a man who is a drug dealer.
I didn't know he was a drug dealer.
So now we're finding out. We're just finding out.
This is news to me.
This is
All
news
right.
to me too.
Oh,
I've never.
Guys, I'm not a drug. I'm 100% not a drug dealer.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in high school, I used
This was it a phase?
No, it was no, it wasn't.
Okay, anyways.
Like you were the only black
So
guy in
they
school,
thought they
so-
were going to jump you for the money. They thought you had money, but all you had was skunk.
No, I think they were gonna steal. They wanted to steal that, and then they just had a I think they got scared or something. And
Clyde.
we're just like, I can't do this.
Was
And
it
then
a
they
white
gave,
man?
They gave it back, and
Was
then
it-
we're like, nah.
Clyde, you'd be terrible on Vlad.
Was it white people?
This is all I have. But this is all I have to tell Vlad. Though.
Were they white?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, they
that
were
changes
white?
the
And
story.
this is what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit.
They planned on robbing a nigga, and then saw it was a nigga.
That
Didn't think it was
changed-
gonna be a nigga, and we're like, okay, no. we're
That
not doing
changes the story a little bit. If 10 in high school, 10 white kids jump out the bushes and try to rob me, I have a little bit more confidence than if it was
Tresor,
like.
I don't know.
Then
And that's
if
how
it
I
was-
felt. I was like, this isn't.
I have more
Stop.
confidence than if it was 10 black guys.
If 10 niggas jump out of bush, I know you're sick.
It's over. It's over.
Promise you.
Take whatever
If
you
10
want.
niggas jump out of bush, Tresor, you are low-key peeing.
Take whatever you want.
Niggas take whatever.
If it's 10 white guys, I might be able to get one or two of you down before you guys get to me. You know?
Yeah,
I hope so.
The 10 niggas, I know you guys are shitting.
But white guys stab, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
So it could be kind of tough.
They weren't-
Gladly,
they
I've
weren't
never been
gonna
in
do
that
that.
type of situation. So
Yeah, let's hope we never get jumped or robbed.
I don't
for-
plan. I feel like if you jump me like that, you're just a terrible person. I don't do anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like
To you.
So I didn't get jumped. I do not sell narcotics or anything like that. I've never been involved with
Weed
any
is
of
not
that.
a narcotic. Weed is weed.
Was back then.
10 man's robbing you for a pound of
They
Reggie.
did.
Reggie is
they
crazy.
did it though.
Anyways, speaking of getting jumped and whatever, right? Regardless, long story short, by the end of her thread, she said that she is now pregnant with Freddie Gibbs' child. She told him she was pregnant, and she has not heard from him since. And after she posted the thread, it went viral. Freddie Gibbs blocked her. So this all goes back to my original theory from how many episodes ago about choosing your baby father.
As
right?
what Blueface said today too.
Blueface is the devil.
I mean, Blueface said, "Yo,
will stand on it to say that your baby father is a choice, right? How many if you go, I don't know her Destiny Cream or Destiny, sorry, whatever her ad
that
is,
sounds like a
Destiny Cream or whatever.
It sounds crazy.
If you go and read her thread, if it's still up, there are like countless red flags as to why you should have left that man. And she didn't leave that man. Now she's knocked up, and yes, and don't get me wrong, you know, niggas sell dreams. Let's be very real. No offense. You guys can have a habit of saying, oh yeah, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to have your kids, blah, 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 but then you're getting me jumped, right? We got, like, women need to have discernment of actions versus words. Niggas can tell you anything. Yeah, you know, you love my life, no pussy's like yours, you the best, swish, swish, you know, coochie, coochie bomb, all that stuff.
Swish,
Yo.
swish.
swish.
All I'm hearing right now is, people need to take accountability for their decisions.
Facts.
Common sense is a real thing. Practice it, please, people. Practice it.
Who's that for? Freddie Gibbs or for Destiny Creams?
This is for everybody. this for everybody. Guys and girls, pick your baby mother wisely. Pick your baby father wisely.
I agree.
Pick your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband. Pick your friends wisely.
Thank you, Pastor Ed.
Yes, amen.
I agree. And even with Tiger Woods now, Tiger Woods is on what, like his fourth white
Hold
woman?
on, before we get to Tiger Woods too, I just there's a tweet that I saw that really encapsulates what you're saying. It's that my hot take is that if you actively date a man knowing he has a questionable past with women that has treated them badly, it's 100% because deep down you believe you're better / different than the woman before you.
Yeah, but that's what girls be.
I
But
can see
that's
that. I can see that.
but
I'm
that's-
not going to hold you. I can see that.
But that is just
know?
regular girl mentality.
Not regular girl. It's not regular girl
I
mentality.
don't want to put that on
Yeah,
every
because
girl,
I know
but
for sure. I believe. Okay, I don't believe it,
You
but
don't
you know,
feel like you're better than someone's ex.
if he like, it depends. Like if I know that, for example, if I'm dating a guy, he's like, yeah, I cheated on my ex, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna think I'm an exception. I not believe in, but there's truth to like you lose him or you lose him how you get him.
Lose them.
No, lose him how you get him.
Yeah, something
right?
like that. Yeah.
Something like
Live
that.
by the
Whatever.
sword, die by the sword.
Yes. So I believe that, like, yeah, if I'm dating a guy, you know, he has 3 other baby mothers and I'm the 4th, he's gonna stay with me. Says fucking who? Like, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe if he has a pattern of being a piece, being a piece of shit, not being a good father, getting women pregnant and leaving them, you know, whatever, cheating. Why would I think that my pussy is better than anybody else's, that he's gonna stay here, or my personality is better that he's gonna stay here? I don't believe that.
So you knowing this stuff, why would you enter that relationship?
I wouldn't. That's my point.
Okay.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
Okay.
Like for example, take Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, right? Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt were having a full-on affair filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith while he was married to Jennifer Aniston. And Brad Pitt done left her in the dust now with all these African kids.
Yeah, but Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys look real happy.
But why would he have an affair?
Anomaly? Are there anomalies in
Yeah,
this situation?
she might be. I don't know who she prayed to. Couldn't be my God, because I don't know.
Don't believe
Swiss
what you
Beats
see.
was with someone?
That is
Like,
true.
yeah, he was with someone and cheated with Alicia
and
Keys.
cheated with
I'm pretty
Alicia
sure.
Keys.
Yeah,
And now they're
supposedly.
But yeah, also don't believe what you see, right? You don't know what it could be like.
I mean, it's Alicia Keys.
What about it?
She's gorgeous. You know what I mean? She's Alicia.
And very talented.
Very.
And rich.
So that makes it okay.
No, it doesn't. But, like, I get it.
You get it.
I get it. But it's not right. But I get it.
Don't believe
I don't
what you
get
see.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't believe what you see.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, Tiger Woods is also a situation of choosing women wisely, right? So Tiger Woods was on Good Morning America because Tiger Woods is on what, like his 4th, 5th white wife, white girlfriend, whatever. Obviously, he has a clear type, right? So he was with apparently a woman who worked for him, right? They were together secretly, blah, blah, blah. She signed an NDA. Long story short, it wasn't really working, blah, blah, blah. He planned a trip. This is according to Good Morning America. Okay, I just watched it. He planned a trip to go to the Bahamas. She shows up to the airport, ready to go my baby, blah, blah, blah. A lawyer shows up with an NDA and saying, don't reach out to Tiger Woods. It's done. Here's some papers for you to sign, and don't reach out to him ever again. Now let's flip the script. That to me is like a very nasty way to end a relationship.
But you don't know what she did.
I get it, but that's a very.
She could have been a terrible human.
I get it,
Yeah, like the fact that he had to do that.
but like, and I'm sure there's more to the story. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's more to the story, but come on, like you couldn't like sit her down. You couldn't converse with her. You could like, why are you sending her a tea? Why are you faking a vacation?
Sometimes you have to up the ante. You never seen those videos and like a guy gets a cake for a girl on her birthday and he opens the cake and he says, I'm breaking up with you.
That is so petty. That is petty and nasty.
If you cheated on me or it's something crazy, like,
but
that's
you
my
believe
gift.
that
I could
like
sit your sword to it.
even if someone hurt you, you have to go and stoop to that to do something like that petty
Not
to
necessarily.
like lead them and wonder. Oh my God, this is like,
I don't
lead them.
agree, but I get it.
Like,
I said.
if you get cheated on and then cheating back, isn't that still ethically bad? Like,
It definitely is.
I don't understand that either.
getting your lick back?
You don't believe in cheating back?
Nah. Just break
I
up.
understand it.
I'm
But
too prideful.
you would tell
that
your girl to meet you at the airport to go to Turks and Caicos, and then your lawyer shows up.
if I found out that she cheated on me, yeah, that's my way of getting back. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna let you go through security, go through TSA, get patted down, throw out that full bottle of shampoo that you tried to bring, stand at the gate, and then instead of the clerk, it's gonna be my lawyer with the papers, and then you're gonna get escorted out of the airport because I canceled the ticket, so now your ticket's void.
When he puts it like that, I like the way he's talking. It makes sense.
Some gangster
You guys are
still.
shit.
It makes sense.
That's creative.
No, it's the best way. I feel like that's the best way.
Girls will
like,
go
it's
on
peaceful.
Instagram and air people out. That's the way to do it. That's
Well,
like,
now she's swinging for $30 million.
for what?
For sexual harassment. I'm
Sexual
pretty sure.
harassment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is a different. Isn't
leave me out of this.
Yeah, she's swinging for $30 million for sexual harassment.
I already talked about my drug dealing past, so I'm not saying shit. Fuck out of here.
I have brand deals. I'm not.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say.
Shake my head. That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of wild. I won't lie. It is. I mean, the breakup is wild. The $30 million lawsuit is wild, and they were together for like 5-6 years. So, like, how did this sexual harassment claim? I don't know. I mean, maybe
When Tiger Woods got caught, they treated that man like the devil.
when he got caught cheating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like that was one of the most like
overblown
Yeah,
scandals.
cancelings.
Yeah, because all he
yeah.
did was fuck some bitches.
He
Like, what the hell?
cheated, and they act like he was OJ.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Then
I
like
always
he
thought that
murdered
was-
someone. All he did was fuck some bitch.
that's crazy. Imagine if you're him. You're
Treated
like,
him like
yo,
it was Michael Vick.
all mans are doing this.
Yeah, and then you get lit up.
That's the worst when you're the example. Man,
But how many examples have we really seen though?
there's been a lot.
Have we?
What do you mean?
Like how many? Like for example, yeah, Tiger Woods was the example, right? Like it really was not that serious. How many
killed
other
him.
celebrities like were the example for like things that like weren't that serious, but like we really
I don't know.
like
'cause
went in.
I feel like cancel culture isn't actually real, you know?
Right, it's
People
true.
who get canceled, like Harvey Weinstein or
But that was very necessary.
he's in jail though.
Yeah,
Like he
exactly.
did something illegal. Tory Lanez is gonna go to jail, you know?
Right.
So I kind of feel like it doesn't. Like Tiger Woods is still was doing tournaments after that.
Yeah, but he was really
It took
like
a while,
smeared.
but you know, Louis C.K. sold out Madison Square Garden. Like it's not real.
I think when it comes to cancel culture, it depends on like what your fan base is built on, right? Like you can't cancel 50 Cent. You can't cancel certain people.
But did
right?
50 Cent do anything really cancelable
No,
though?
but I'm just saying, like, in
I'm
general,
genuinely
right?
asking. I don't really remember. Like, yes, 50 Cent can be a bit of a dickhead. Like, don't be wrong.
Like for example, when it comes to like athletes,
Right.
if I don't like the athlete, it doesn't matter. If they go, then they perform. You know what I mean? People are betting, right? People are
Shut up.
People are gambling, you know, on these players. So if they perform, no one really cares what they're doing outside of the court.
Right.
So in cases where we actually have a say, like celebrities that don't really, like let's say you're an actor or we can really cancel you. But athletes, it's very difficult to cancel you unless you're like a celebrity that's built on negative culture.
Or even, well, I guess back in the day,
It's becoming more of a trend. Lots of people want that right wing audience because they spend money and like you can't. It's hard to get canceled by
Yeah.
them. You know.
and I guess back in the day, obviously HIV had a different stigma, but like the way they treated Magic Johnson when he was diagnosed with HIV was actually crazy.
But I think that was
But
more
like
so
I said,
just
also in the day, we didn't really know,
misinformation.
right? They didn't know, but it's also like,
mans didn't
damn.
want to guard him.
Yeah, like he had to retire, like effective immediately because he was HIV positive. When it's like, bro, you literally cannot get HIV by playing basketball.
They treated him like he was Rudy Gobert touching up all the mics.
Yeah, worse.
Misinformation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Need that winning time season 2.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was
Yeah, that needs
You
to
know what
come
I
back.
mean?
that was a
Yo,
really good show.
that show?
That show was actually very well
They
done.
didn't show as much of that aspect of his career.
Because we're not there
I
yet.
don't think
Yeah,
he got
I know.
there
That's why
yet.
that's season
But
2.
it starts, don't remember, the beginning of Winning Time starts with him in the doctor's office getting diagnosed with HIV.
Oh, and retiring?
Yeah, no, it just starts with him in the
starts
doctor's office. And it shows Michael Jordan on the magazine. Remember, he's in doctor and he's waiting for his results. That's how the season starts. And then it goes back to when he first gets drafted.
Crazy.
And then the real Magic Johnson came out with like an Apple TV. I hate when celebrities try to counteract their stories. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna if your story's public record, right? Like if I do like whatever documentary, then you be like, nah, that's crazy. Like I need to come out my own shit. Like why are you doing that? Why are you? I understand you want to tell your story, but like be fucking for real.
Well, sometimes they spice things up, you know, for our entertainment.
Oh, absolutely they do. But it's like
That happened recently with Pamela Anderson, right?
yes,
They did a show about her that
they
was
did a
real bad.
movie or a show,
And
something
then
like
she
that.
came out with
and
her
then she
own.
came out with her own. But it's like.
Which one was better?
I didn't
watch
but
either.
I just remember the
But I heard
content.
hers was actually pretty good. I don't know if I actually did hear. I heard hers was better, Pamela Anderson's. But I mean, like I feel like like if you're a celebrity, you are a public figure. A lot of the stuff you do is public knowledge, right? So if people want to make documentaries or whatever about it, like low key, you gotta kind of hold it.
You have no choice.
That's what I'm saying. But all these like counteracting, like, oh, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. It's like, really? Like, who really watched the?
Control your own
Did you
narrative.
watch the Magic Johnson, the one on Apple TV, that documentary?
I didn't even know.
Yeah, the one he
I
did.
didn't know until you.
I didn't know
told
it
me
existed
now.
either.
Exactly. But everybody knew about Winning Time,
But
right?
no, but now you told me I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Everyone knew about Winning Time.
I'm gonna go support.
Stop it. You're not. Do you even have Apple TV?
Have ways.
Nah.
Yo, when
I
I
did not have
shouted
Apple
out the
TV.
service that I used last time, niggas messaged me. We're like, yo, you're making the block hot.
Yeah.
What service do you use?
I'm not- I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Remember
People like
where
that.
you pay for the Yamin?
Pay for the Yamin?
Next topic, bro.
Yeah, making it hot.
Your topic was the kids at Wonderland, Canada's Wonderland. Which,
Yeah.
if you don't know what Wonderland is here, it's our
It's
biggest
the Toronto
amusement
version
park.
of Six Flags.
Yeah,
Oh.
Canada's version of
Made me
Six
sad
Flags.
hearing that.
Toronto's version. Is there other amusement parks in other provinces?
Yeah, Alberta,
Like
there's
big,
one.
big ones?
I'm pretty sure there's one in Alberta. No,
Marine Land.
Where?
Fantasy Fair.
Where's that?
Do you mean it's Woodbine Mall?
Wait, what? You're an idiot.
It took me a second.
I know. I was like, where the fuck is Fantasy Fair?
In Woodbine Mall in Rexton.
I was like, yo, where the fuck is that? I was like, what? You're dumb.
You never been?
No, I have. But, like,
Right
you're
across
dumb.
from the Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Anyways.
Great time.
Yes, Canada's Wonderland is like our Canada's version of Six Flags. Let's call it that. It's our largest amusement park, right? So Canada's Flag just opened up for the summer season, what, last week? Yep. It opened up last week.
Trey got a
And
season.
I don't know what.
What was the last time you
Catch your strays. You don't have a mic.
When was the last time you went to Wonderland?
I would say maybe about 4 years
I've been to
ago.
Wonderland since high school.
I remember
No, I've definitely been as an adult.
Behemoth was new when I went.
The last time you went, Behemoth was new?
Yeah.
That's a long
haven't
time,
been,
yo. Behemoth is an old ride now.
Yeah, it is. Now.
Like, there's been so many new
2018,
rides
2019?
since. 2019 last time you went?
But I hate amusement parks, so
Yeah, I think last time was 2019, 2018, but definitely before, not since COVID for sure.
It's a waste of time.
Wonderland?
It's a waste of time.
As you become an adult, actually not really.
I said
It
if I'm
depends.
young,
Waste of time.
you're gonna go. You're standing in line for 2 hours to go on a
Get a fast
45-second ride. I'm a child. I'm broke. What do you mean I'm getting a
Oh,
fast pass?
well, back then there wasn't even fast passes, but whatever.
Oh no, as a kid, it's amazing as a kid.
That's what I'm
But I'm
saying.
talking as an adult, it's a waste of
yeah.
time.
What do you like? What are you really doing there?
Yeah, and also as an adult, like, roller coasters aren't roller coastering the way you thought they were as a kid. Like, I be getting fucked up on certain rides
whiplash.
now. Yeah, like I
What do
get
you mean?
like if like my head starts hurting,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
yeah.
stomach is hurting, like my chest is hurting, my heart's beating fast.
You need to check yourself.
It's a lot. No,
That's a lot.
when certain rides, you'll give me like if I go on Wild Beast now, instant headache.
Is that the wooden?
Yeah, the wooden one.
Oh, that
If I
is-
go on, I used to love. I go again and again and again when I'm a kid. I went on Wild Beast once as an adult. I was like, yo, I'm done. I can't go on any other ride. I had a headache. I had to take 2 Advils. I had to drink like 4 bottles of water. I was fucked. On a hot day too. Oh, it's over.
But these kids, there's been a lot of TikTok videos recently of just the kids bugging out at Wonderland,
Right.
causing a ruckus.
Police being called.
Police arresting people, people getting stabbed, and
Stabbed?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. People were getting
People were
stabbed.
stabbed?
yeah. Well,
No, they
allegedly.
weren't. Trey said you lied.
Well, allegedly, according to the TikToks. I don't know how true that is, but
And people are so up in arms.
they're wilding at Wonderland right now.
okay, but there is discourse that people are saying because people are saying
Kids are
that
so
like,
much worse than
I'm
we were
hearing
back in
the
day.
these kids nowadays are so much worse than we were. They have no privacy, blah blah. But were we really that much better?
I would say we were.
Were we?
I think so. Because I think
Were we?
I think the social media clout chasey age plays a big part in it, to where kids that
Absolutely.
aren't even really like that are gonna try to act like that because you're in a big group and there's cameras on you. We never used to do that, and a lot of
We
guys
used to do some wild shit.
not to the degree that these kids are doing it. And I feel like a lot of guys realistically went to Wonderland to try to talk to girls. Like that
That
was
is
a
very
motive.
true, yeah.
Wonderland was to talk to girls. These kids are going to Wonderland to fight. Like that's the motive. They're wearing their Sheisty masks and tech fleeces to go to Wonderland to fight. That's the move. We weren't doing that.
It's tough to say. I know a lot of bad people. So
Yeah, but we're talking about the average person. The average person was not on that. The average person that went to Wonderland was not on.
it depends on your environment.
badness.
It depends on your environment because like you could be the average person in certain areas, and just because you're in that area, you have to take on a certain persona in order to survive. You know, so it depends on environment.
Yeah, but
This is
you're,
my
but you guys are
survival
you're not bringing the
story.
whole hood to Wonderland. That's not happening.
I know, but
Mans can't afford to all go.
that's true. But sometimes you take a certain mindset. Like example, like you could be from X place and you
I
come
thought you were
down,
actually gonna say a block.
Nah. And you come downtown, and because you grew up in that environment, you might not smile when you're supposed to smile. You know what I mean? Like you might just do certain things that are just a bit weird in certain situations just because you're groomed mentally a certain way. So I can't say that kids now are worse because I've seen some bad people growing up. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Or maybe
I
we
think,
just see it more. 'cause it's on
that's my
social
point.
media.
I think social media has given us the accessibility to see kids wilding. Kids were definitely wilding. We just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Like if I lived in Brampton and kids were wilding, you know, in a different block or a different hood, I'm not seeing it, but they were definitely on that side wilding. And there were Brampton kids who thought they were like those kids who were wilding too.
Until they came to certain places and realized that it's not like, you know, there's levels.
Don't you feel like though we're also at the age, like that transitional point where we can start to see the youth and be like, what the fuck is, like, even with the music, I feel like we're almost getting to that, like, we're too old for certain things, and then when we see the youth doing certain things, it's like, yo, we didn't do this. This is, you know how like it's a just common trend for every older generation to criticize the younger generation.
Yeah,
like that?
for sure. I mean,
feel like it's a product of that too, right?
Definitely.
There's different elements
Yeah.
that they're dealing with that we didn't when we were youth.
But I do think there's like it goes in waves. Like someone else said it, and I kind of agree. It's like the generation before us, they were wildin', and then the generation after us are wildin'. Our generation, I think, kind of simmered down a
In our
little
eyes?
bit.
Is that in our eyes or is that
Exactly. Whose eyes is
I'm
that
saying
in?
that's what like other people were saying, that our generation kind of simmered down. Like the 90s rap, even just look at rappers.
Right.
The 90s rappers were wildin'. Like they
Of
were
course,
real
and they were
street
super violent.
dudes. And then it kind of went into like the blog era where street rappers weren't really that like
But look how many rappers have
prominent.
been killed that were our generation.
Yeah, but compared to this generation now, all these little young rappers that get killed, a new little rapper gets killed every day. Even just
Every
from
day?
New York.
Who?
All the time.
Who's getting
Bro,
killed every day?
All the little drill rappers, you can count
Every
on
other week
multiple
it's
half.
happening.
Every other week there's a new drill rapper that dies.
I'd say even notable ones like Takeoff and stuff like that. That'd be happening way
Yeah, like
more frequently
Takeoff,
than
PNB Rock.
Yeah, Mo3, all those people. Like I feel like our generation, if you go back 10 years ago, rappers were not dying at this rate.
It's way oversaturated though too now, right? There's a lot more rappers.
Rappers were not, because think of from when we were in maybe grade 6 or 7 to the beginning of college. How many notable rappers can you think of that got murdered? It's not a lot. There's not really a
I
lot.
haven't looked into it, so I can't.
I haven't done my
There's
research.
not
Hey, I
really a
can't
lot.
argue it.
Yeah.
Compared to the past 3-4 years.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. But I still wouldn't say that like our generation like simmered down. I feel like it was just like different things. I feel like our generation was like a very big shift in education. Like when it came to, you know, like unprotected sex and smoking kills. Like that was really pushed on us from a young age. Like our moms, they were all like smoking, not they were all, but like their generation was like, you know, they smoked cigarettes. They think about like that. A lot of people at generation had kids at a very young age. Like there were a lot of like 16 and pregnant, you know, grade 12 and pregnant, early 20s and pregnant.
In our generation or the
No,
generation before?
our parents.
Oh, I was still seeing that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying we definitely still did it, but we had more education about it. So we chose to be ignorant. Like them really is more like, oh, like, you know, you don't really know, but like hide it from your parents, blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like we had more education, but we still chose to do what we knew was
like
not
it was
the
more
right way.
normal
We
back
knew
then.
smoking
Yeah.
was bad, but we're still vaping. Like,
Vaping is killing the kids.
yeah, like
for sure.
it's like they didn't really listen all that much.
That's what I'm saying. But we have the resources. So to us, it's not like, to me, I feel like we're worse because we don't really have much excuse. Like they didn't really know much about smoking back
Have
then.
you guys ever vaped?
No,
I've tried it. It's not really.
or like, yeah, I've taken a pull of it, but
yeah.
I've never. bought one.
I've never owned a vape.
Yeah,
But like I
kinda
I
crazy.
genuinely don't get it. Like, what is the appeal to me?
I don't know. Does it get you like high? What does it
No,
do?
Whatever smoking does, it does that.
it gives like a head rush, kind of. Yeah, I call it a head rush, closer to anything.
I don't like
else.
feeling lightheaded, so
But hookah is kind of like a vape on the go.
I don't like hookah either.
I love hookah.
Really?
Nah. What does it do?
It gives you head rush,
Yeah.
I don't like feeling
and
lightheaded.
it tastes good.
If you had like a few drinks and then run some hookah, like it's nice.
Men should.
What are you on?
smoke
South
hookah.
Central
Wait, wait.
Baddies?
The bad nigga club or
Are you a bad nigga?
bad nigga.
What's the
link
new
up?
show? They have that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And Orlando
It's called
Brown's
the
on
Bad
it now.
Niggas Club, I'm
Bad
pretty
Boys
sure.
Club?
Bad
Is that what it
Boys.
is
Is
for
that
sure?
what it's called?
Bad Boys Club is what it's called. I saw a clip.
Men used to build houses, eh?
Oh,
With their
God.
hands.
Here we
That's
go.
all I'm
Women-
saying.
There's men who still do that.
Okay, where?
Everywhere.
How are we here?
Everywhere. go to your local Home Depot, Rona,
I don't know, man.
Canadian Tire.
Y'all
Are
used
you
to
want a
be-
man who builds houses?
Well, okay, not like build, but I would definitely. We talked about this.
I can find
Oh,
you a
maybe
man
you
who
weren't
builds
there.
houses. That's
I
not a problem.
Yeah, that's not hard.
That's
There's
not
bear guys
hard.
that work in construction.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say. We used to.
But that's clearly that's not what you want right now. You just said we can find you a man who builds houses.
But you
weren't
know,
eager.
that's more of like a saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really need. Like I don't need a construction nigga. I only want a construction
So
nigga.
don't say it then.
It's a euphemism.
Yeah, don't say
Andy?
it.
She's just saying that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
What did y'all used to do?
cook, and clean, and we are losing recipes. So it's on our side too. I'm not denying that.
We are losing recipes.
We are for sure.
My grandma used to make a booming porridge.
No one can make it any.
That was
that was. I won't lie. Like
grandma's
a sad-
porridge recipe got buried in the grave with her.
I'm still.
Jesus Christ.
That's gone.
It's sad when you think of like our grandparents getting older, and there's just certain. Like, there's certain food that, like, maybe your mom tries and it doesn't hit the way your grandma does.
The porridge.
Yeah.
My mom tried to make
It's a
grandma's
sad reality
porridge
still. I'm not
hit.
going to hold you. It's a sad reality still.
What are we going to make for our kids?
Shout out YouTube.
Do you have a recipe?
Yeah. Shout out YouTube. Shout out TikTok.
Yeah.
Shout out Google recipes.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm going to figure it out still.
Word. I'll be trying. And
I have a
still
1-2
can't.
recipe in the tuck, but the rest of it just.
What's your
I
go-to?
cannot make. Like, my grandma makes these perfect, like, fried dumplings. For the life of me, I can't do it.
Anything fried that has to go in oil, I'm not on it.
You might want to let it go because maybe your kids don't need that oil and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the cholesterol.
I feel like my kids should be able to experience, like, those nice, fluffy fried dumplings.
Don't let them be like us. See, we were exposed to, like, dumpling, for me, bullfrot, like, certain things with too much oil. That now it's hard to wean off of it.
Where you have to dab the napkin on the.
Yeah.
Now let these kids just be raised properly, eating salad. You know?
Well, you want to give them Impossible burgers?
Not that. We're not doing that. Salad, real fruit.
I don't know. I'll be cheese if my mom was feeding me salads.
Well, you wouldn't know it better. Imagine you're introduced into this world. All you know is apples, bananas, and oranges.
What are you, Summer Walker?
Speaking of introducing.
But then you go to school and man, they're eating like.
Oh, let your kid know those kids are weirdos.
Speaking of introducing, because we spoke about the introduction dilemma, right? And to me, Shan's tweeted, actually, I don't know, maybe someone tweeted this, right? And they're like, and I agree. It's offensive when you've met someone multiple times and they don't remember who you are. And the name I can be sort of flexible with. But if I've met you like 3-4 times and you say, oh, I don't think we've met, nice to meet you, I'm looking at you sideways. And especially if you're in like the creative scene or the content creating scene and you're networking, you're trying to build blah, 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 and you really can't remember certain people's, like you remember like meeting them 3-4 times, to me, it's a problem.
I don't know.
It is. And I've been in a situation where in Toronto, I feel like it's definitely a thing where like I meet certain, creators or people, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I think I met you. We've actually met like 4 times. You've actually been in my DMs before to invite me places. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be like, stop it.
I don't know. I'm not really jacking that because if you met Drake 3 times, you're not going to be offended that he doesn't remember you.
I absolutely would.
You would
like
understand.
Why?
Well done, sir.
If I've met Drake 3 times and I had a conversation with Drake every time, and the 4th time he goes, yo, have we met? I'm definitely be like, yo, what? Like, everyone has I don't care. You're a celebrity or not, everyone has a fucking brain.
No, but think about how many people are like, the amount of people I meet sometimes in a day, I can't remember everybody. So, like, you can't take it personal. I don't take it personal.
It's not taking it personal. It's about, like, bro, like, be fucking for real.
But
It is
I understand
for real. I don't remember who you are, so please introduce yourself again.
Again, for the 4th time.
Yes, introduce yourself.
And then that might jog my memory now. I'd be like, oh, yes, I did meet you. Because think about it. Let's keep on the Drake example. That man probably sees thousands of faces every single day.
That's
and you
cap.
want
Drake
him
does not see thousands of faces. Be fucking for real, Tresor. You
What do
think
you
Drake
mean?
meets thousands of people a day?
not meet, he sees.
I'm talking about meet, introduction.
Okay.
Drake, this is Zoe. Zoe,
Hundreds.
this is Drake. We speak, blah, blah, blah.
Hundreds.
Drake does
But
not
what if your
meet
convo's not that good?
hundreds of
What if your
people a
convo's not
day.
that good?
Stop it. Be very
week?
for real.
What if your
Oh,
convo's
no.
not that good?
Just
Why-
nothing remarkable. Like if you're just not
Yeah,
interesting,
not
Like,
interested.
that happens to me at like this other job I was working at. And I had every time I'd run into this girl and I forget her name, but like I knew who she was.
I just
and
feel
it's
like-
like she's just like not a memorable person. Some
Bingo.
people are just.
I
not
just feel like for someone, especially who
worth the memory.
travels in different cities, to remember everybody I've had a conversation with in every city is unrealistic. That's unrealistic.
And it's not a lot.
And like I said, I'm not saying his name, but you should be able to look at that person, like look at the face, like, no, we've met before.
So you're telling me if you went back to Mexico, or no, if you went back to Jamaica for Haywire weekend, A man that you met at the first Haywire weekend, you would remember exactly who he is.
Absolutely.
Every single person,
You're lying.
I'm not
You're
lying.
lying.
Every
No way.
single
You're lying.
person, if you're not listening, listen to what I'm saying.
That you've had a conversation
if
with.
I've met them
Yeah.
multiple times,
Yeah.
I will remember who that person
You
is.
met them on Monday, you met them on Tuesday, you met them on Wednesday.
Yes. And if I
3
see them
years
next to me,
ago.
yo, are you not from here? Like, I'm like, yo, I know your face.
You've never spoken to them again since.
I'm telling you, I will tell them I know your face from somewhere. I know we've met before. Minimum. I don't remember, but I know we've met before. Please use your brain. You guys need to have a brain. There's no way you're meeting people 4 or 5 times and like, huh? Like, are you guys okay?
Don't take it to heart. Like, it is
Nah,
what it
man.
is.
It's actually,
Just reintroduce
rude.
yourself.
No, it's rude.
No, it's
After
not.
the 4th, 5th time, it's definitely rude.
Why? If you meet me today and let's say my mind is like elsewhere and you're talking, I'm like, okay, cool, I don't really care what to talk
Right.
about. Cool. You meet me on another day, and
Yeah.
again, I'm in a bad mood and you're talking to me. I don't really take it in again.
But okay, yeah.
Just introduce yourself again. Because
I would, no,
Maybe
but
that third day,
you're not understanding.
I'm like, oh my gosh,
Hold on.
I'm in a great mood. I
Listen
wanna
to
meet
what I'm
people.
saying. I'm saying 3rd, 4th time. If we've met 3 times already, and the 4th time you're looking at me like you have no idea who I am, I'm either thinking you have 0 brain cells or you actually you don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's fine, but you are disrespectful. It's rude. Admit that it's rude.
I don't think it's rude.
It's rude. Simple. It's rude.
Okay, maybe like 4 or 5 times.
No,
I get
how
it.
many times have I said 3, 4 times and you're still rebuttaling? I'm telling you,
I don't
no.
think it's
3, yeah, 3. I don't know. 3 might still be kind of.
It's rude.
No, yeah.
For example,
Clyde said, yo, there's some people in this world, they're just not memorable.
Christoph is in our audience, right?
Yeah,
I met you last time. If you came in here, you'd be like, I've never seen this guy before. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way he'd
But
walk in like,
setting-
yo, I've never seen this guy
but
before.
settings-
Or yo, Chris, who's your friend? Are you guys okay?
But setting matters. I think setting matters
it
as
does.
well.
It does.
How?
Setting matters as well. Like you said, I've met him last time and I met him today. If I met him, if he came up to me in a club, say 2 weeks later, and I'm drunk and he's like, yo, what's good? And I'm like, I might be like, you might have to be like, yo, Christoph. Now I'll be like, oh, but that's not rude. It's not that I forgot him.
That's
It's
the
just,
second time. And you also just said that you were in the club. So were you drunk? That might play a factor, fine.
that's what
But
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying,
Setting.
okay, for example, he's here, right? You've already met him twice. If he sees you, on the street in like 2 months, and he's like, oh, Tresor, and you're like, you're actually rude. You're actually rude. He's sitting in your face. He came to you. You've met him.
yeah.
You're
But-
rude.
But
No,
yeah,
I
but
think
that
the context of the meeting, it really matters. Because again, now example, we're using Christoph as an example, right?
Yes.
So let's say Christoph, I remembered his name.
Yeah.
But if I were to see Christoph, if we didn't do this moment where we're like, yo, Christoph is right there. Christoph is right there. I might see Christoph on the road a few times. I'm like, who the heck is this guy? You know what I mean? But because I'm seeing him now, we're over and over and we're like, yo, Christoph.
Yeah.
You give him a focal point.
That's
Everyone
true.
else is like just a cast member. Christoph now is like a person that like, okay, now when I see him, I'm going to remember who the heck he
yeah,
is.
now you will never forget.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we're making, but I'm just saying, like I said, if I've met Chris multiple times, and by the 4th time he's like,
I don't know.
huh? I'd be like,
Yeah,
yo, are you
especially-
like, do you have a brain, my nigga?
Not especially
3 or 4, yeah. It's
I
kind of
think
it's kind of
I
wild.
think it's rude. I think it's so rude.
Yeah.
And I've been people like in Toronto, like, yo, come to my party. Okay, or they see you like, yo, so who are you again, nigga? Are you okay?
Yeah,
and
it's-
you're like, what? First of all, you invited me to the party.
That's rude.
You've met me before, and now you're gonna ask me who is this girl in the booth? Let me uppercut you in front of all your friends, eh?
But I think how
Like, no, it's actually no, you gotta. It's rude, yo.
yes, no, but that's what I'm saying. But how you are saying that the people are like addressing it, I agree is rude. But I think there's a non-rude way to go about it. Like if you come up to me like, yo, hey, what's up? And I'm like, yo, I'm so sorry. Like, my apologies. Like, it's just skipping my brain. Where do I know you from again? I don't think that's rude. Because I'm genuinely
But you take
trying to-
offense.
There's
I don't think,
difference.
but my thing is like, how are you not like? I don't know. Maybe my brain's a bit. I just like if I seen someone and like I
Because
shaking
low-key,
their
I
hand,
feel like that's
so I'm
kind of
telling you.
kind of conceited a little
Yeah.
bit.
Why?
Because you think that you're
Honestly?
so memorable that
No,
like, I
it's
have
not
to
about
remember
being.
you.
It's not about being memorable. It's
Sometimes-
not about being memorable at all.
Sometimes you
And also
can't
It's
take it
about
personal.
if we've met 3 times.
Yes, but were those interactions substantial?
Man,
if
it's
I
rude.
hailed your friend,
because
hailed your
I've
friend.
known situations where I have been that person who've been like one time, and I know I'm not gonna say who it is, but one time like, yo, I don't remember this girl at all. I was rude. I admit it. I was very rude. Cause yo, she's been around me multiple times. I've met her 3 times, and I'm still like, yo, this girl. I'm like, yo, that's actually rude of me because I've actually met you 3 times, and I can admit that.
What if you have a bad memory?
Okay, everyday excuses.
No, but no, what you're saying,
It's
It's
true. What if you genuinely just have a bad memory?
In the field of work that you're in,
I think he's allowed it. Like someone like
No.
Chisora, if someone that's
If
always
I
coming up to you
am-
like,
no.
hey, I seen
if
you on
I
this.
have a business, right? Say I'm like the head of an alcohol company, and I've met Tresor 3 times. Tresor comes to my event and goes, "Oh, sorry, nice to meet you." Blah blah. I'm be like, "Excuse me." Like I met you 3 times, and I'm the head of fucking
Well, if
Hennessy.
it depends how you. Excuse me. Then that's rude. But
Or
that's
if
what
it's
I
like,
said. But if you're saying,
or if it's like, oh no, or Zoe, meet your store. I'm like, oh, meet your store I've met before. Have we? What? Yes, we have.
I think it depends on how it comes across.
It's rude.
See,
I
but
think
that's
it's
why
rude.
people. But that's why even people in those situations, like say you were the head of Ciroc, and you met me once or twice, you're not necessarily just gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" and start a conversation. If you come up to me, I just feel like average people. If you go up to someone and you're kind of even feeling a slight vibe that is kind of off, people usually introduce themselves like with their name. If you and I don't have a personal connection, say your name was Tim Cook, wasn't that the Apple guy? But whatever. If Tim Cook goes up to Drake and he doesn't really know him like that, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Drake, Tim Cook. Remember, I met you at the da 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 da." Tim Cook is not just gonna start a conversation randomly because he understands that he probably has met.
Yeah, but
other
after
people.
3, 4, after the 3rd time, I'm not
But that's
doing
what I'm
it
saying.
again.
It depends on the person. Because, like you said, like that person, the head of even people in the entertainment industry, you are not gonna tell Drake, "Yo, because you are a rapper, you need to remember every single label exec that you've ever
Not
met."
every, but I'm
That's
saying if you've
unrealistic.
met them for a time, I'm not saying, but you have to like, yo, I've like, we've definitely met before. There's like, how are you wiping people's faces if you've met them 4 times?
Yes, because I think
And
the
I'm
difference-
saying me as no, that's crazy.
It happens.
There's people who's coming on the road like, oh, I like your podcast, and if I see them again, I'm like, oh, like I definitely remember her face. Like she's come up to me before.
See, I can't do that. If someone comes up to me and says, "Yo, I enjoy your stuff," and we don't have a substantial conversation, if you come up to me again, I may not remember.
I think that context
and I don't think
makes
that's
sense.
rude.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
rude.
that's fair.
because
Because
it
it's
happens
quick.
a lot.
It
Exactly.
is quick, but I'm saying I would still remember like, oh, like I remember her face.
And I
like,
feel
she's,
like
you know,
the-
I'm thinking
and I
about,
feel like-
maybe not remember what we've said, but I remember her
Yeah,
face.
and I feel like the
But you have
bigger,
great memory.
but I also,
maybe that's what it
that's
is then.
crazy. I don't
but
know
I
how
also,
you guys,
but I also feel like the bigger you get and the more small, almost meaningless interactions you have with people, you kind of disassociate from it. You are not going to remember every single person that you've had a small conversation with or
3,
took a picture
4
with.
times, bro.
Yeah.
If you've met someone who's a fan of you 4 times, you're not gonna remember them. The
I'm
5th
going to
time?
remember them or their name.
them
Not necessarily.
the 5th time.
Not necessarily.
That is wild.
If we've had no conversations. Clyde, what do you think?
Wild.
Reintroduced to people I've been introduced to. He has a whole like 8 bars about this. Did you
But he
met me?
says I've been reintroduced to, so he knows they're
He's-
being
no,
reintroduced.
No, but he's talking about other people meeting him and reintroducing themselves for a second or third time, you know?
Exactly.
And he's like, but I remember, okay, yeah,
Thank
yeah, it
you.
speaks to your point.
Thank you.
But Drake speaks to your point.
Simple. And if Drake can meet 100,000 people a day,
But you think he does that to everybody? You think he's going
And
to be like, oh, I
bet
remember
there's people
you?
that have
I
said your
promise
podcast
you,
is dope.
if
twice
Drake
and you
has
didn't know.
walked around Toronto, he can recognize different people's faces of even just girls who've been in his house. I promise you. I promise
That's a
you.
completely different scenario now.
No, it's not.
Because there's another asterisk there.
Why?
Women. And then if you put another
Okay.
asterisk, attractive women. A guy that said, yo, I love your music, Drake, and a baddie that's been at his house are 2 different memories that are locked in 2 different parts of your brain.
Different stakes.
You guys just can't admit it's rude. Like,
We
we're actually just
never
sucking, you
said it's
can't
not
admit it.
rude. We
You
said
did.
it's
You
in
literally
different
said it's not
contexts.
rude.
I said it's not. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on the context.
There are
Because
contexts where it-
also,
yeah.
I think
Man.
another thing that you kind of, and I think people say, especially with the Toronto thing, is when people act like they don't know you, they do it in a condescending way. Like they're trying to say it like, oh, I'm just this type of cool person where I don't remember
You know how many
you
people I
because
meet a
you're-
day? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I know you don't meet that many people a day,
But
but
if
let's
you're
be
a genuine-
fucking for
Another
real.
thing too,
Let's
though-
be fucking for real.
Another thing too is this: a lot of people, what they present online is not who they are in reality. So the thing is, someone can be extremely funny, outgoing online, but in reality, they have some sort of social anxiety. So you're thinking, oh, yo, I know you, but they don't know how to speak in person. So your thing is disrespectful, but they can't really be approach.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you and I have met 4 times, and the 5th time, you come to me and be like, yo, I'm Andy, what's your name? Hey, move your fucking hand. Move your fucking hand. Move it.
Yeah, depends on the situation.
4 times we met Andy, and you come to me like this? Hey!
It can happen, though. It wouldn't happen right now because we're on a podcast. I'm going to remember your face. You know what I mean?
I would fucking hope so.
It depends, it depends on the interaction. We don't need to
I'd
beat
roll
this
my
dead horse,
I'd roll my eyes so hard it'll lock up in my head.
That'd be unfortunate because you're making an enemy with a very great person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mean to anybody, but it's unfortunate.
I don't know. I'm staying on my side. We can end it here, but I'm staying on. I think it's really rude, and we can end it at that. And we'll see who agrees, who disagrees. But no. Cool. Like, imagine you coming to my party, buying tickets, everything, and who are you? Oh, hey.
Oh, in that case, but here's another thing.
But that's happened to people I know.
But here's the thing, though. If
Someone asked me at our link up, "What do you do?"
Be fucking come on.
I was like, "I'm on the flyer, nigga."
Wait, what happened?
No, we threw an event and like we were on the flyer and it was for the podcast and everything. And a girl came and was like, what do you do? Who do you know here?
But you know, here's the thing though, right?
Andy,
no. But here's the thing. Let's say I'm coming for Chizor.
I feel him,
right?
Yeah, no.
Let's say I don't really watch. I'm just coming for Chizor. I might be like, yo, what do you do?
Facts.
What do you do?
And you can't take that personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't. I just thought it was funny.
You can't take that personally, bro.
And then back to what Zoe was saying.
Yeah, my bad.
With the promoter situation, if a person's a promoter, come on.
No, not a promoter.
Just assume they don't know you. You know what I mean? Like
They're
about the
700
brand.
people at one time.
No. I'm saying,
can't see my booth. They don't know you.
You invited me to your party.
Yes.
She clicked 300 girls' names.
Stop.
I know people who throw parties and people come up to them and be like, yo, who are you? Yo, this is literally like, it's her party. What are you talking about? Who are you? It's literally her party. Like, what?
She's one of how many people running the party?
1 of 3.
So then maybe they know the other 2. They don't know her.
Yeah, man. Anyways, next topic.
Yeah, I guess speaking of Toronto creatives and everything.
Yeah, I cannot believe you,
Oh, man.
Sorry, no, just keep going.
No,
sorry,
you're
go.
good. No.
I'm listening
Last
to you.
point. No,
I'm
finish
not
it.
beating the horse no more.
Finish it.
It's fine.
No, go.
Apparently, they're so famous and their memory's so bad they can't remember.
No, just depending on whatever your line of
Yeah,
work
you see how Zoe loves to take things to the
man.
extreme?
Oh, man.
like depending on your line of work.
All
depending
we're
what you
saying
do.
is give the benefit of the doubt. That's what
Imagine
I do.
I'm not giving it after the 4th
if you
time.
work in
Take
sales
things
and all you're doing is
personally.
making calls, meeting different people, and then now someone says some sort of random conversation to you, you're not gonna remember the person sometimes. It happens.
I'm saying
happens.
after the 4th time, your brain is off.
Yes.
Turn
I
it
don't know,
on.
man. I'm just saying, I feel like the less people you interact with is the easier it is to remember
That's
people.
what it is. It's facts.
I don't know. This is pretty adjacent though.
Turn it on.
You had a video
I don't even know what video
2
it is.
years ago where you talked about something that really resonated with me, and I feel like I think about it every week.
Every week? That's a lot.
Talk about something that we always complain about in Toronto, you know?
Do you remember it?
Nah, no clue right now.
Is he eating? Don't piss me off. Ew.
And now he's drinking.
I'm talking about, what do you call it? Support. So a lot of people complain about support, see?
See?
But here's the thing. Sometimes your friends can't support you because you suck.
But it's facts.
I had no idea where that was going. I had no idea where that was going.
And honestly, I dropped that. It's not just for because again, I see a lot of garbage stuff, right? And sometimes people send me some garbage stuff.
What do you mean?
No, like it is what it is.
What, like
A lot of
raps
garbage.
or
raps,
video skits?
art,
Vlogs.
skits, vlog, things that they wouldn't watch themselves. You know what I mean? And like again, I only say that like I'm not gonna say something that I wouldn't take to heart for myself.
Right.
So let's go back. Like when I first started making videos, right? One of my homies told me, like, he didn't tell me at first. He was again, okay, actually let me reword this. So started making videos. I was playing basketball at the time. Mind you, if I'm playing basketball, that means I'm around like, let's say 13 to 14 people daily.
Okay.
Right? Daily. I put a video out, I get 2 comments. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't add
Wait,
up.
I'm sorry. Repeat this. Okay. So
I'm playing basketball at the time. Right? I just finished playing.
you are not Andy. You're just someone else.
No, I'm Andy. I'm talking
You're
about
right.
Okay.
I'm giving you my own life experience.
Okay.
Right? So I'm around like maybe like 14 people on a daily basis.
Right.
Right? I drop a video.
A highlight reel.
No, a video, like a skit.
Oh, a skit. Okay.
Skit. It gets like 2 comments.
Right.
Right? That means it sucked. Like, think about it. I'm around 14 people who I consider my friends. I'm laughing with these guys daily, and they can't share it because it's so garbage, right? Later on, when the videos got better, my homie told me, he's like, bro, before I couldn't tell you, you sucked. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is a real story.
This is a real story.
Oh, this is hypothetical.
This is a real story. No, this is a real story.
Yeah.
But the reality is, again, a lot of people, they send stuff. They'll send me stuff. They might send you stuff. They might send something to Clyde. You listening like, holy smokes, this is terrible. I want to support you.
Right.
I want to help you. I want to see you win. But if I put this out,
If I put this on my story,
It stains my credibility.
yeah, you know what I mean? That, oh, this guy definitely got paid. You know what I mean? Like, make it easy for me to support you. I want to see people
Be
win.
good.
Be good. That's all it is.
Be good at what you do.
That's all. If I like something, I'm gonna share it. I don't care. But if it sucks, unless you ask me what I think, I'll let you know that it sucks. But if you don't ask me, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay, fair. So actually, I don't know.
Because there's a big stigma, right? Toronto people don't support each other. Oh,
Right.
there's a lack of.
So are
a lot
you
of y'all
saying-
suck.
Oh,
You know,
It's the reality.
there's a lot of content creators, a lot of rappers, a lot of this and that are making content, and it's not good. And you want everyone to support it, and you're
they're gonna
mad
be in our
that they're
comments
not.
like, you suck. You suck, bro.
and the
my
thing-
podcast, my
Relentless
podcast doesn't though. The podcast doesn't.
And the
I get
thing,
it.
The thing is, though, like, again, you could suck, right?
I used to rap, and I was terrible at it.
You could be terrible. But here's the thing. You might have an audience for that. It's just not me. It's not my taste. So just go find that, and they'll push it. That's all it is. Because there's a lot of content that booms that sucks.
Yeah.
But it's just not for me. That's all it is.
Yeah. That's the thing, too.
But
So
can
it's
it
kinda-
really suck if it booms?
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
I don't know.
Spectacles, yes. Things, yes.
There's an element of entertainment there, though. If it's booming,
It's entertainment, but for what you proposed it as, it sucks. Like, everyone is following you and
Okay, for
watching
example,
you because
let's-
it sucks.
Baddies West, right? That show that with Krishan and Natalie Nunn, like all the bad girls who fight and like whatever. That
See,
show.
like that just sounds like garbage to me.
yeah,
right?
but my
But-
thing is, it can't
I don't-
suck because so many people engage with it and watch it. Like for example, Krishan, I don't like her, but she can't suck because
Yes.
look how many people follow that girl, follow her
For
stories,
the
know her
spectacle,
life.
though. It's not for
But
a
you can't
talent.
suck
No, but-
though.
Yes, you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you can suck and have such a large following.
Yes,
You can.
I don't.
Yes, you can.
Easily.
Easy,
Yo,
brother.
okay, listen. I'm not
Easily.
gonna say names, like, you know, because I like to be politically correct and I like to be a man of God. You feel
Nah,
me?
drop who's the worst
But-
content creator in Toronto. Say their name.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I think
But-
I know where we're.
There are a lot of people in the city of Toronto that have a lot of
Friends?
recognition. Right?
let's do
And these are not
For
real.
negativity. Yeah.
These are not real celebrities, of course, right? These
Obviously.
are local
The only
people.
celebrity we have is Drake in the weekend.
No,
So,
there's a few in other niches.
I'm not going to disrespect other people that, you know, are legends within the city in their own right. But there are people who have risen to different ranks where we know who they are. I mean, we know who they are because of negative stuff they've
Spectacle,
done.
yeah.
Exactly. They're just
Okay.
a joke. So we're watching. Well, I don't watch. I don't really care. But people are watching to see them burn. That's what it is.
You think they seeing them burn? You think they watching to see them burn?
People love
Most
a car
definitely.
crash. Always
Most
look at
definitely.
Yeah.
Honestly, RIP to one of these girls that was very well known in the city. The way people used to treat her
it.
downtown,
Yeah.
bro. I used to see people like, I'm like,
Oh, right.
people
Yeah.
treat her terribly.
Right.
But at the same time, they're raising her up. Why? Just to watch her.
Watch her fall.
Yeah, they watch
Bro.
the spectacle.
That's all it is. So again, you can accumulate a following and not have anything good to put out. I actually received a video from her like back in the day when I dropped like a certified video. She sent me a video dropping the N-word, this at the third. I seen that. I'm like, I'm not gonna share this because I know what it's gonna do.
Right.
A week later, of course, it's on other blog pages. Why? Because they're gonna build it up because they know it brings clicks.
Right.
Again, something can be terrible, but depending on what the audience wants, that's what they're gonna push.
Yeah, and
But my thing is, why do why do people indulge in things they know suck? Because to me, I don't watch Baddies West, and I don't, follow
Watch
certain
Love
people.
is Blind. Love
So Love is
Island.
Blind does not suck.
What's the difference between that?
Love is
and,
Blind
like,
does not suck, guys.
those are well produced smasher pass videos.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Oh, yo, I never heard about it like that. Like,
He's
that's
not
actually
wrong.
well
What's
said. That's
how
well said.
far off is it? It's a
He's
bigger
not
budget.
wrong.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's well said.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
He's not wrong.
That's funny.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. That's actually crazy. Yeah.
You like content that sucks.
I
Whose
feel like
mind does not
everyone
suck,
to
yo?
a
Don't do
degree
that.
loves
Don't do
content
that.
that sucks.
Don't do that.
It's also the shock factor, right? Like,
Yeah.
I see something that's so terrible. I'm like, yo, I can't believe this is
You
so
wanna
bad.
watch it.
And I'm gonna send him like, yo, Tresori, I can't believe this. Or I might just send it no context just to see his reaction.
Yeah.
And now what's happening?
I mean, yeah, you do
is
that to
being
me
shared,
every day.
right?
Yeah, because that's what I do. I send people stuff. It's just like, yo, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have 10 million views. That doesn't mean it's good. But then also the other aspect of it that I kind of want to touch on too is I feel like, well, I can only speak from Toronto. A lot of people, especially like on the women's side, will be like, yo, guys need to stop rapping. You guys suck. But I want to raise the counterpoint to where like
Reversal man strikes again.
people say, and I think AY brought this up. It's like people say, yeah, guys need to stop rapping. They suck. But there's bare rappers that are booming and up that suck and girls love them. So is it really about talent or is it about this stature? Like,
Who would you consider that's a up rapper? That
there's
sucks?
a lot of rappers that are very famous that suck.
Male.
Yes. Come on.
How up are we talking? Like up, like
6ix9ine
Like they
was
are
the most
famous.
popular rapper in the world at one point.
Like they are famous rappers. There are very, very famous rappers that suck.
yeah, 6ix9ine does suck. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
There's very, very famous rappers that suck.
Hey man, fame and money will make you look good.
Yeah.
Blueface sucks.
That's
Okay.
that's your opinion. I liked.
I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that first time we had the mop or whatever, yo, I'm not gonna
How
lie.
could I
Yo.
slip without the one doing a mop it? Oh, Blueface had some bars.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Tatiana was a banger. I won't hold
Yeah,
you.
come on now.
I don't listen to him now. But
Yeah, now
Mop the
maybe,
floor,
maybe,
hide the wet sign just to catch him
maybe-
slipping.
Yeah, that was crazy.
maybe now, but Blue. Yeah, I won't lie because Tatiana was kind of a banger. I'm not
That was
gonna
a
hold you.
vibe.
Yeah.
But now, okay, fine. I get
But
it.
yeah, there's a lot of people that are up that suck that people love them. So I don't think the whole you guys need to stop rapping because you suck is valid. Because if they were famous, the shorties are with it. So what's the
okay.
real issue?
You can't
It's
deny
just
that.
because you guys suck and you're broke.
That's
Can't
it.
tell them to
That's
stop
it.
rapping.
You
think
That's
it's the
such
broke
big
factor?
incentives.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's the no clout broke factor.
So you really think women follow anything with money? Because me and my mom had this conversation,
Bro.
I'm not. Listen, I'm
Bro,
just genuinely asking. 'Cause
if the-
I believe they do.
I would kind of if the people at the NASCAR, if the Indy 500, is that what it's called?
Something
What's
like
it
that. I
called?
don't know.
The Daytona
Yeah,
500.
look at me like I'd be there.
Is that what the event is called? The Daytona 500.
Daytona, Indy
the-
500.
F1, whatever.
Formula racing, whatever joint.
If
Yeah.
Formula One racers were the richest athletes in the world, the baddies would be at the Formula One racetrack.
But aren't they?
Don't
and
sleep
they
on
have,
it.
no,
Aren't
they
they
have
up?
no interest in it.
I swear they're up.
They are, but I'm saying if they were like the guys, like the richest ones,
But
the
aren't
baddies would
F1
be there.
racers also like rich? Like I'm pretty sure
They're rich,
pretty
but they're not
rich.
the richest ones. Like
No,
they're
like-
not the cool guys.
They're not cool.
Like I used to think
Okay.
women like basketball players because they were tall and like in shape and because they're whatever. It's
Right.
because
That
they're rich
definitely
and
has to do
famous.
with it. But I think the tall.
Yeah,
has
that
to-
helps.
It's a
I guess.
combination.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
it's a
combination.
combination.
It's the combo.
It's a combination.
But if they weren't as rich and famous as they were, they probably wouldn't be as.
I think the where the money reside thing is valid. Cause say if we're in the club and I am the most famous bowler in the world and I'm up 300 M's and I'm in the club buying bottles and doing whatnot,
Women will flock to
the
you.
baddies are over here. They don't care that I'm a bowler and I'm not LeBron. I have the bread right now. I could be the world's leading pickleball champion. If I have bread, they're on it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's actually a fact. I remember the first time I was at the club, like without, like with, you know, outside of a school environment. Because you know when you're in a school environment, like you're with your people, this is the third.
School?
Like, you know, like Ryerson. Like, you know,
Oh.
It's like outside like my Ryerson environment, this is the first time I was in the club. Like, so I'm with people that are spending more money than, without, you know,
You're
than a
used to.
student, yeah, than a student budget. You feel me? Yo, my perspective of some people in the city changed.
Why?
Because you'll see, like, let's say you might see a lady online or whatever, and you think, oh, she's, you know, everything's put together to the third. Yo, when the bottles start flocking, bruh, that's when I realized the power of the bottles. I didn't know the power of the bottles.
It's like
I didn't know.
it's like a light with
Yeah,
the flies
power
in the
of the
dark.
Yeah, I didn't
Ooh,
know
I
the
like
power
how
of
it
the
sounds.
bottles.
Episode name.
Like, man started calling the bottles to the booth and just like, bruh.
That's what happens.
I went home. I called my home. I'm like, yo,
They swarm.
I was like, yo.
We need to buy bottles.
I was like, the bottles. I was like, it was that simple. It was that simple.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Bottles.
Bottles.
And if the bottles keep flowing, they'll never leave.
Oh, they'll never leave.
They leave when it's done.
They'll never leave.
They leave when it's done.
never leave.
But if the bottles never end, they never
They'll
leave.
never leave. They'll never leave.
This is the thought process for the rappers.
Yeah.
If I get a hit, all the girls.
It's gonna be surprising, but I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not.
It's not.
I don't have any
I'm
counter
pretty,
argument.
I'm pretty sure
because
I'm
I
pretty
won't
sure I
lie.
see you in the club and I see the bottles. Zzz, I'm gonna.
I won't lie.
See you go like.
I won't lie. Okay, hold on. Let me just tell it from a woman's perspective. Because I can admittedly say, you know, in my younger days, for sure, I've been that girl, you know, okay, he got bottles, bitch, we gotta go to his booth. Bitch, he got bottles, we gotta go to his booth. For sure.
Nuts.
It is
and these
nuts.
guys could be.
And you
rivals.
think, right?
You can be going. You know how dangerous that is?
I get it. But my thing is, in the, like, from a woman's perspective, right? You think, okay, like, you're going out, you know, like, if you look good, whatever, you want to be in a booth. Like, let's keep it real. Fine girls are in the booth. Let's be real.
Oh,
like, you're not really
yeah.
pulling in, if you're spending, you know, $700 on a bottle of Henny, you're not pulling in a weak shorty, right?
Some are, yes.
Okay, maybe.
pulling in
I don't
whatever.
know. But ideally, you would want to pull in good-looking women, right?
Well, they keep pulling until something nice comes in.
Yeah.
They put it there like a lamb for mosquitoes.
For mosquitoes.
Like a trap.
And just until something good comes.
Like a bear.
Yeah.
Like a raccoon trap.
Oh, my God.
You catch it, you look, you just not, you let go, and you put it back.
Exactly.
Anyways, so yeah, I definitely, my thing is like, yeah, if you're a girl and you're in a booth, that's how you look good, right? You're in a booth, okay, yeah, you got guys in booth, the girls in booth, whatever. But I definitely got to an age where it's like, yo, we can't be flocked, like, yeah, you can't be flocking.
You got a
niggas
job.
in the
Touring
booth.
booths.
You got a job.
We don't have a job.
You got a job that was paying you well, and you realize, yo, they can't impress me with these bottles.
Not a job.
That's what it is.
I always had a job.
No, like, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, a lot of people
yeah,
that be
you
like
did-
19, 18, don't have no
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
They
it's
see the
true. It's
bottles
true.
and
You see the bottles, yeah.
Yeah,
but
they
as you get older, but a lot of women, as they get older, they still continue. With me,
yeah,
you know,
so,
if I go out with guys and them in the, you know, they get bottles, that's different. But I'm not gonna. I won't lie. I don't flock to the booth with bottles anymore.
I hope not.
No, I don't. It's either I'm in the club and like, you know, I get a drink or whatever. But if I get invited to a booth, I'll still say yeah.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But there's definitely, I've had like my friends. I'm not gonna let me not expose ourselves. Anyways,
No, keep going. You keep going. I'm loving it. I'm loving
Listen.
the story, yo. Keep going.
when we were like 19, 20, you know what I'm saying, like fresh in the clubs, like we had a system. Like, yo, we're gonna go in. You know, she's gonna take off her jacket, do a lap. Take off your jacket, do a lap, whatever. Eventually, one of us is gonna get pulled in by doing one lap. One of us gets pulled in, that's the booth we're in.
So what if one of
There's
the
a
homies
recon
didn't
in
get
the-
pulled in?
That never happened.
I mean, never happened.
It doesn't happen
None of
because
us
she
have
doesn't go
never-
out with the uglies.
Don't
Wow.
say, don't say that.
Yo.
What are you saying? I mean, all my friends are, you know, they're good looking. I've known for having good looking friends.
Yeah.
So you pick
And
your
think
friends
that's a
intentionally based on
Not
how
on
they look?
accident.
No, definitely not. These are friends I've had for years, but like I don't like.
You know, it's just the ugly ones somehow just kind of, we kind of fade away.
Yeah.
We
But I
kind
don't
of
think,
fall apart.
I definitely
Don't know what
have,
happened to
but my
her.
thing is, I won't lie. I have.
We were ganging grade 8. I don't know what happened. We just disconnected.
You guys are so mean. But I do have friends that guys are like, yeah, like she's not a strong one. I definitely have, like, I've brought friends around and guys are like, no. And I'm like, don't do
And let
that.
me tell you, she never came around again.
You say don't do that.
I say don't do that.
You say that.
I always say that. Trust me. No, don't do my friends like
Making
that.
the block
Okay.
hot.
Don't do my friends like
Okay,
that.
until they
Yeah,
bring the
you-
bottles.
What?
Until
No,
they bring the
never.
bottles.
No, never. Never. Don't do my friends
Hold my
like
drink. I'll be back in a second.
Nah, don't do my friends like that. Don't do
I'm
my
gonna go
friends
get
like
us.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going
Don't
to get
do-
us some drinks and come back. You know, like when you're outside in the club and you know the promoter and the man can't get in, you're like,
Don't
yo,
do-
I'm just going to go in and see what it's saying.
I'm gonna have a few mans and then I'll be back.
And I'll be back. Those men are waiting in line for an hour. You're not answering no texts.
Yeah.
You're inside with Casamigos to your face.
Yo.
That's some real shit.
You guys are terrible.
And then you have to come back outside. You have to come back outside like, yeah, it wasn't even like.
Yeah,
no,
it was above it.
Yeah, you guys are really mean. Cause I get, like, thing is, like, and I've had like one time I posted a video of like me and like all the girls I went out with, and one guy was like, "Yo, there's this shorty with the blah blah blah."
One of these things is not like the other.
Yo, see, don't like. I hate when things like don't do that.
One of these things is not
One
like
thing,
the other.
yeah, like this.
One of these things does not belong.
What do you do then? What do you say in those situations? Like,
I mean, don't say that, or I delete the comment because that's mean.
oh, they put it in the comments.
Yes, one guy was like, "Bro,
that's the
I
worst.
remember. I'm not gonna say who was there, but we posted a video, and her and I won't lie, her and I like weren't that close, but we went out with her. Like she's cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't go out with you because I'm not like that person at all. But like I said, different guys have different tastes, right? Some guys have said, yo, that one's not a baddie, or like, yo, you have that friend, and like, bro, like that's don't say that. She's
In
my
the
friend.
comments is crazy.
But we had a video. It's like, you know, when in the comment, it pans around to everybody and you're dancing on the thing. And one
Yeah,
guy was
man
like,
said you should have cut it after 4 seconds.
That was like, yo, shorty with the blah, blah. She's not really doing it. And I was
So,
like,
wait, so right now,
Wait,
hold up. So you put out, so look at it like this. So you put out content, right?
Yeah.
And your supporters told you what they don't like. So the next time you had content like that, did you make an adjustment?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like, did I take her out?
She
Like,
never
yeah.
touched your gram again, I bet.
But I posted it on, it was Twitter. I posted a video on
She
Twitter.
never touched your Twitter again, did
Well, no, I never went out with her again.
Why?
she? There you go.
Because her and I weren't really like friends like that.
Interesting.
Oh, God. She was my friend's friend. But I'm not gonna. Actually, no, I've been out with her. You guys are so mean.
It's treacherous.
Just making this sound so much worse than it is.
Interesting.
But my thing is, I would never be like, oh, we can't go out. Like, if you're gonna bring your family, we'll say, yo, I can't go out. I'm not gonna take a picture. Like, that's rude.
Would you tell her to come to Miami?
If her and I were friends, yes.
You see, this is the issue with women friendships, all right? Because you said, if my friend's friend says I want to come along, I'll tell them, I'm not going to tell them no. Listen, if me and Clyde are going somewhere and Clyde says, yo,
Can I bring my dog?
And let's say he wants to bring Trezor, and I don't know Trezor, I'm like, bro, chill.
No. Yeah, no.
Chill.
Really?
We're kicking
No,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
And be straight. And you have to understand that.
That's not even a...
I feel like that. But if we're going out and she's like, oh, I'm with my girl, like, can I bring? I'm not gonna be like, no.
I don't know her.
I don't know her.
We're going out and we're already men. Like it's
I don't
already
know
hard
you.
enough.
But I'm a woman. These are girls. So like, why would I not?
So she can
Tell her
have
stay
ties
home.
to the MS-15.
Help me out. Help me out. Is that not? Wait, what?
Stay home.
No, guys, that's
No. It's not, it has nothing to do, again.
You
it's
don't
not-
know people,
you don't
bro.
know the person. You don't have to be like, yes, yo, people. put
You
in
don't know
situations,
people. That's what I'm
you don't-
saying.
Yeah, that's
you don't know
that's
people.
simple.
I think
You
like
could
from
be
a man
inviting the girl
perspective-
and her uncle is Suge Knight. And now you're in a
Okay,
situation.
you guys are, yeah, you guys are dragging it. I think it's like, oh, if it's like, oh, like,
Dragging it. Please listen.
Maybe
to
I
this.
think that maybe that's just a guy thing.
Please listen to this.
I feel like maybe
Yo.
that's just a guy thing
is a
because
guy thing. It's not-
because
yeah.
men, it's like we have more serious consequences if
Yeah.
we're tied to the wrong people
for sure,
than women
for sure.
do.
I
We're
agree
already
that.
men. Like
I agree
I've
that,
been
but
in one of those situations where I was just out with one of my homies. He's like, yo, we're going to go to the club with my dogs. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. We got to the club, and I was looking around at his friends, and I was seeing a lot of chains.
You know what that means?
And I was like,
But worst
Whoa.
case scenario, like if, for example, if I go out with Cam and Cam brings one of her friends, worst case scenario, she's a waste you. Like she's not gonna get me in harm. Worst case, she's just whack.
she's
And I'm
a
like,
female
okay.
Dustin.
Okay, so
essentially.
she's away. Now look at this situation, right? You go with Cam, or I don't really know this person, but okay,
Yeah.
so you go with your friend, they bring their next friend,
Yeah,
right? You say this person most likely might be a waste you or whatever.
not most likely. I'm just saying worst case scenario.
Worst case. So let's say it's a worst case scenario.
She's a waste you. Okay.
Situation happens. Do you expect this person to fight for you?
No, I expect Cam to fight for me. You're my friend. The same way if her friend started shit, you
I
fight.
don't want to be. But that's the thing. I don't want to be around somebody that I don't know.
yeah,
If
I don't
something-
know what they're on.
I don't know what they're on. You know what I mean? Like, if
I
I'm
get it,
somewhere,
but I
I'm like,
never
yo,
had to
something,
worry about
and something
that.
left go. Hey, something can happen. If something left goes down, I need to know. Okay, yo, Clyde's and say, yo, Andy, we need to go over here. You're
Yeah.
looking out for me.
Yeah,
If-
okay.
why be out with someone and you have no clue if they're gonna look out for you?
In those contexts, men are generally capable of worse stuff.
Definitely.
You know, so it's
yeah,
like,
that's never really crossed my mind.
Because I feel like you'd even be mad if you went out with Cam and her friend and you guys are at 44 and her friend does something crazy and now the owner's like, you know what? All you guys are banned. Never come back. Just because of this girl that you don't know. You're going to be vexed.
okay.
Or even
yeah.
even to add to that, the random person that just came along, they do something again, right? And now your friend Cam is in a scuffle, and now you have to get in the scuffle, and now because of that
This
one.
is why, yeah,
because
this is
that's
why you
Cam's
don't wanna-
friend,
yeah.
and you can't let
This has
Cam
happened
get
to me.
beat up. So now you're getting your ass whooped, and Cam's getting your ass whooped. And then the girl who's a waste, you just running away, right? All because you let some person infiltrate your circle. Don't do that stuff. Say no. Say stay home.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
it.
I agree. I agree, bro.
I won't lie.
The symbolism.
I mean, I've never looked at it like I won't hold you. I've never looked at it like that.
Protect yourself at all times.
You have to. You have to. You have to, bro.
Looked at it like that
crazy.
at all. I don't know.
But it's
yeah.
the same. I feel like it's kind of the same, even with. It's a little different because guys are horny, so you might just tell girls to bring any girl you want. But in reality, you should still think the same, like for women. Because if I'm out with you and you bring your friend that I don't know to my function, and now someone in the function is like, yo, MK, you know your ex is here? And now my party's getting shot up because your friend
my
is
God.
ex is some big trapper? Now what? You're not paying my insurance.
Oh my god.
You're not paying my medical bills.
Again, it sounds like a hypothetical.
It does, but I get it. It
But this is
happens.
the reality.
It's life. Things happen to people, bro.
That is really great. I never thought of it like that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know how we even got here.
We were talking about the ugly friend not being able to come in the booth.
Yeah, like,
I mean, it was what we were talking about.
but my thing is, I also, like, for example, I have friends that I know, like, all their friends are beautiful too. Like, I'm not the only woman with only, like, beautiful friends. I know a lot of girls who also have very beautiful friends who I might not be friends
But
with.
you thought they were beautiful until you put them on your Twitter, and then
No, I'm not
someone
just.
let you know, and then
And then a
you-
man said, never.
and then they never appeared on your Twitter again, and they never seem to come out with you again.
Let Twitter vet them.
Hold on.
that's the
I'm not telling you.
definition.
This is what you're telling me.
That's
I'm
the
telling you,
definition of
this is
being
what you're telling me.
canceled.
Listen, she's never canceled because but my thing is
They
she
are
was
canceled.
not, she was the friend that my friend brought. Like, her and I are cool. Like, if I see her out, I say, but, oh, hey, girl,
Yeah.
I see you, blah, blah. But, like, her and I were never
You were
friends.
not friends.
You know
But
what I'm
okay,
saying?
but tell me this. If you guys are out again and she's there.
Would I say hi
and
to her?
you-
Absolutely.
No. And you
Oh.
take the pan again, are you going to stop
I
before
would, no,
it
I would
hits
still
her?
post it. That's rude. Come on. If I was
You're going
out,
to post her again for her to get flamed again.
I'm not going to not.
Nah,
guys,
you can't do that.
she
you
didn't
can't
get,
post her
she
again
didn't
to
get
get
flamed. There was
flamed again.
one comment, and the guy was just rude.
And
But
you don't think that guy's going to come back for round 2 when you post her again? Did
I tell you last
I told you.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
He's coming even more ruthless this time.
Thought we talked about this. How many times we got to
you niggas ain't shit.
Bro, you're going to look at the comments and it's going to say, I know that ain't who I think it is.
It's facts. Facts.
Nah, don't do that. Man, nah,
Bro,
don't
it's
do
crazy
that.
because that's the
Don't
funny thing
do
is
that.
that's happened to me, bro.
Wait. What happened?
I will never forget. That happened in high school.
Andy's acting like you're
I was at
missing
high school. There was girls that I was friends with at school, you know, and this was back in high school where like on Instagram it wasn't that serious. You would just post anything, right?
This is what, like grade 12?
I'll say grade 11 maybe.
Okay, cool.
I posted a picture like this with my 2 friends, right?
Guys.
No, 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
I posted a picture like this with my 2 girls on my Instagram story.
Oh, man.
The man them went ridiculous. They went stupid in those comments. Laughing emojis. Like, yo, this girl is going. I had to delete the photo.
No, but I feel like at that point, you want to save.
I'm
her
trying to
from-
save them
Yeah.
from hurt.
I
and
understand, but
embarrassment.
no friend should feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no friends like, oh, like, why aren't you posting photos of me? Or why aren't you, like, why can't I be in the,
No,
in the
they're
photo
not,
booth?
but
Like, you know
we're
what I'm
saying,
saying?
like,
And I
when you-
shouldn't feel like I can't post this photo just because some niggas may find her unattractive.
No. It's again, it's almost
If
like
you're sparing their feelings.
Exactly, and on top of that too,
Because that's low key, my bad to cut
No
you
worries,
off.
no worries.
That might be even faker. If it's a photo where like you're with people that you know people are gonna roast, or it's a photo where you visibly look way better than these other people, that's kind of like you're kind of snaking. Because if you post a photo with me and I look crazy, but you look
But my
good,
friends
You
would
can't
say
do
that.
that.
It'd be like, yo, don't post that. Like, I'd be like, yo, and when, like, our man's good with this? Like, no. Or but I'm like, I don't like that, or whatever. But all mans were good with the video.
yeah.
Like, I wasn't the only friend who, we all posted the pen.
But they only came after your comments,
I don't know. I didn't
or
read
did
the
they
other comments.
go to everybody's? They got it
I
from
don't know,
everyone's
maybe that
perspective.
You don't know
man
what the
didn't-
mother DMs look
Maybe
like.
that man didn't follow the other girls who posted it, but that nigga said, bro,
or maybe there's actually a deeper story. Maybe he doesn't like her, like on a personal level.
I don't even think he knew
There's a
her.
bad-
Oh, nah? Oh, then
He was just shooting
you
strays.
should have gave that. That was a scapegoat. You could have been like, yeah.
I don't know.
But now you agree that she was not double.
That's not what I said. I think you guys are mean. I just think, like I said, yeah, like mean.
No, we're trying to be nice. We're being the nice ones. We're
Considerate of her
sparing the-
feelings.
Yeah, we're sparing the feelings. Because I think with guys, like, guys know which ones of their friends aren't really the most good looking. And I feel like if you go out with them, you kind of
You know
adjust.
who Dustin is.
You
We've
know,
been over this.
you know.
But
And
Dustin's a
when you-
weirdo. Is he good looking though?
No, Dustin gets drunk, and when women are around, he turns into a different person.
Right. Okay.
But when you go out,
In our previous episode, we established that like that friend that like scares the hoes, you know?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you call him a different name or something when he becomes that drunk version of himself.
Okay.
I always had a friend that we called Dustin.
Okay.
Like he would get drunk and it would just be like, hey, yo, Dustin, chill. It's like, oh, Dustin's out tonight, you know? And
You might want to separate yourself from that guy.
oh, yeah, I don't speak with Dustin anymore.
Okay.
yeah. But I was just saying, when you go out with the friends that you know don't really have it like that, you kind of adjust your expectations for the night, you know? I feel like sometimes girls don't adjust their expectations due to the friends that they're rolling with. You feel me?
Right.
Like, if I know I'm not really with the best looking guys, these are still my guys. We're still going to go out.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to say, yo, let's go attack the 3 baddies over there. Because it's not going to end up good for 2 out of the 3 of us, you know?
Nah, but you gotta build their confidence. You gotta build their confidence. As a man, you gotta keep shooting.
So then why do you guys say why do guys always say like, oh, like, yo, bring someone for my friend, or like, you know, like blah
Yeah,
blah blah,
because he's
and it's
right,
like
that's-
your boys beat.
Yeah, but girls talk
It's
about, oh,
low-key
they like...
enabling.
It's subjective,
Andy.
though. It's subjective.
Yeah.
It's subjective.
But it's for you and not for my friends.
No, again, your friend might find the person attractive.
And we're judged on different standards. You know, a lot of girls talk about they like medium ugly guys, they like ugly guys, because there could be different attributes. My friend could be super ugly, but if he's rich, he's still bagging the baddies. With girls, it's a lot more physical. Like, once she's not good looking, there's not really a lot that we could do to like balance out the scale right now, you know?
And it depends on the vibe, right? Again, if you're bringing her, let's say, to a club, maybe you want to look at the physical, whatever. Now, if we're bringing her to book club, we're going to get a chance to really understand who she is as an individual.
Yeah, Bible study.
That's a completely different situation.
Maybe it's amateur night at the Yup Factory. We're doing comedy. She's really funny.
Yeah, then
in
she
that
can win someone over.
situation, yeah, I might be like, yo, this girl, her personality is amazing. I kind of like her. But if this was just like a Tinder in real life, swipe left, swipe right type situation, you're out of here.
Bring the bottles.
Just bring some bottles. That's all my ugly friend has to do. Just bring some bottles.
Guys, bottles are not that powerful anymore. To
Yes,
me,
they are.
Well, they're very powerful.
Bottles are undefeated.
Yeah.
They're undefeated. They're undefeated.
82 and 0.
You've been to the club and you've seen those like 40-year-old white guys in their suits with the big bellies. Once the bottles come, the girls
Shorties
are
are
over
there.
there.
I really hope girls who are like over the age of 25 are no longer bottle flocking.
Come on.
I hope.
People will bottle flock to the day they die.
I've seen people's aunties.
Till the wheels fall off.
bottle flocking to this
I've
day
seen
is
people.
crazy.
I've seen people's aunties flocking to listen. The power of the bottles
To get
It's
a
not
shot
joke.
poured in their
It's not a
mouth
joke.
from someone standing on top of the booth and you're on the ground.
That's a younger days situation. Like
That's
that,
what
you're
you
new
think.
to the club. You know what I'm saying? You want to be hot, you want to be in the booth. You want to party with the big boys, whatever.
So let's say you
But
get
as you
invited.
get-
Let's say you get invited to a booth.
Yeah.
But there's no bottles.
She's not staying.
There's
You're
no
out of there.
bottles.
Then
do you
but
do?
you wouldn't have a booth then.
No, let's just say.
The bottles are done.
Yeah.
The bottles are done.
bottles are done.
That's a better.
Well, I'm now because of my age. I want a place to sit. So I'm
No, so you're gonna
I'm gonna
sit,
stay in the booth.
but then you start seeing just bottles everywhere else.
The bottles are flying over there. And there's space over there too to sit.
You go home or you follow the bottles.
You're
I'm not following the
bottles.
bottles.
You're following the bottles.
I'm not. I'm not. No, now I'm not. Back in the day, definitely for sure. I'm
So
following
you're
the
sending one
bottles.
of your friends. Go get the bottles.
Yeah. Go recon. Go over there and
Yeah.
see what they're saying.
But do I know the guys I'm with?
No.
I don't know them.
No.
But they invited me in the booth.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. She's following.
Hold on. But does the other guy say, yo,
Yeah.
if the guy
He sees you
invites me,
he sees you from across the room and he's like,
yeah, I'm gonna waste you if I don't go.
Waste you? What about those guys who had
they've
hospitality?
been taking care of you all
the
night.
way- yeah.
Hospitality, give you a place to
Fuck
see.
off. There's no
Bottles.
such thing. Hospitality. Listen,
Hospitality.
let's be fucking for real. Hospitality, we're in the fucking club.
Again, so now we go. The power of the bottles. That's it. The power of the bottles. Nothing matters besides the bottles. Doesn't matter. Don't be kind.
So you tell me I
Don't
can
say
tell you
what
sit
up.
on the floor.
Yeah, just have the bottles.
Sit on the floor
Because
with
my
these
thing
bottles.
is, if I don't, okay, listen, if I don't know these guys and my girls are thirsty, My girls be like, bro, why the fuck we in this booth?
We talking about your girls. You're thirsty. You want the bottle.
I'm not
I'm not talking. Don't put it on somebody else. Be accountable.
I just don't get it. Like,
Go ahead.
if I'm in the booth, like I said, I'd chill there. But like, also, I'm in the club to drink. So it's either I'm leaving and going to the bar to get my own drink, because like, I'm not gonna sit nowhere. One thing about me, I'm not gonna sit nowhere thirsty. Either I'm buying my own drink or there's drinks here. But I would definitely leave to either go buy my own drink, and I've done that before.
You buy your own drink in the club.
I have for
Yeah,
sure.
that'll happen. I believe that.
I have no problem buying a drink, especially if I
So-
just get there. But my thing is also tea for women. If you buy one drink there and look like you have a drink, drinks will flock to you more. Niggas be like, let me fill it up for you. Let me fill it up.
Yeah, you can just walk around with your cup out and bottles will just-
I bought one drink, you know, I'm drinking, and like, oh, yo, you drinking? What are you drinking? What's in that? Oh, more. All right, yo, chill here. You want that? I'm like, okay, I bought one drink. I have no problem buying a drink. That's not like above me.
But I guess it's strategic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So realistically,
Power of the bottle.
so realistically, the club realistically is a transactional experience.
A lot
I
of the
provide
time,
the
for
booth,
sure.
but you see, once again,
I'm
reversal
not
man,
providing no
reversal
ass.
man is coming out. Reversal man is coming out. Club's a transactional experience. It's okay for you to come, drink my bottles, and leave. You used me for
I
the
didn't
bottles,
use you.
right?
Did you invite me?
Yeah, but you used me for the
How
bottles.
did I use you if you opened up your service to me, your bottle to me?
Because you left once what you wanted was gone.
No, I won't leave.
You just said if the man across the place has the
But
bottles,
no,
he's
I'm
calling
saying
you over.
he
you
said
would
he'd
leave.
invite me in, and there's no bottles at all.
Yes,
Yeah, the bottles are done.
But did I even get did I get a drink?
Yes.
Then I'm going to the bar.
Yeah, so you're leaving.
You
Well,
go to the
yeah,
bar and come back.
You're going to the bar. You're not coming back.
Oh, no.
You're not coming back. You're not
Hey.
coming back. That's what we're
Is it
saying.
lit in there?
Well, I don't know. Depends for you. I don't drink, so
My thing, if the booth is
I'll
lit,
be vibing.
and you know,
Word.
if there's fine niggas in there and the booth is lit, I might stay.
But what I'm saying is, so like girls will go.
The club is very
drink-
superficial, by the way. We
Yeah,
can't
of
like
course.
humanize the
Yeah,
club.
I know, but
the
I'm
club
saying-
is a very
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
It's
Yes,
superficial.
but I'm
We're there
talking-
to get drunk. We're there to look at fine people. We're there to go home with some people. Are there to go home with some. Like no, like the club is not. We're
an
not
evil
really
place.
doing. Yeah,
Yes,
we're
but
not,
I'm talking about within.
We're not good people
I'm
in the
talking
club.
about within the confines of the club. Girls will come, drink, leave, do whatever, make their rounds, get the bottles, whatever. Now imagine if a guy, I brought y'all to the booth. Yo, come drink. You're drinking. I see baddies that I think are badder than you, and I want them to come. And I tell you guys to leave because I want them to come. That's not okay. You guys
But
would
I
say that's
can't-
rude.
It is, but I
But I
can't.
think that happens though.
It happens
It
for
does,
sure.
but-
It's happened.
I think it's
But
I've
people
seen it
would
happen
say that
countless
is
times.
people would say that is rude, but that's just the
I've
reverse
seen
version
it
of what
happen
y'all are doing.
countless times.
And people say it's rude, but all it is just the reverse version of what y'all are doing. So people shouldn't think it's rude. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe
Everyone's
both
choosing
are-
up in the club. That's it. We're
Both are
choosing
definitely.
up.
Both are very.
are
It's
rude,
very
yeah.
shallow. Like going to a nigga's booth because he has
club-
bottles is extremely
The
shallow.
club
Like,
is a nasty
we
place.
know that. The club is a terrible
and
place.
I
Like, we
realize
know
that the club is terrible because anywhere that you cannot be sober and have fun is not a good place to be.
I can be sober in the club and have
I
fun.
cannot.
I won't lie to you. If there's
I
a
can't.
good DJ, I can be sober in the club and have fun. Absolutely.
Honestly, when I go to the
Really?
club,
If there's a good
can't.
DJ, I like to dance. So if there's like for example,
hear
if Gio throws a party and I'm not drinking, I'm having a good time. Absolutely. No
But
question.
for me, it depends on who I'm with. Like if the people I'm with are like having a good time, I'm gonna have a good
Like
time.
I was at they had a party at Soho House. I probably had like one drink.
But
And I
feel
had a
like
good
that's-
time.
But I feel like that's kind of different.
Why?
I feel like events are different than the club. Events
I've
are
been to
more
the club sober.
specifically curated. Like
Okay.
this DJ is gonna be there. I know this group of people who I'm gonna have fun with is gonna be there. If
Fair.
you just go to Anko on a random night and be sober, you're not gonna have fun. There's no way.
Who's DJing though?
The house DJ? You are not gonna have fun.
Is the house DJ a good DJ? Honestly, one thing about me.
if you love the club, then
If my friend not love the club, if my friend,
that exists. So there are
If
people
my-
that just need that loud music and the feeling.
if my
it gives
friends
them.
are there and the music's booming, I won't have a bad time. So I won't have a bad time. I can be drunk in the club and the music shit, and I'm having a terrible time.
Yeah.
Like the drunkenness does not bring the
people
fun
think
for
the
me.
more you drink is the more you
the
have
more
fun.
fun you're
That's
having.
not true.
Like if the DJ shit and
You
I'm like,
just
oh,
get-
I gotta get drunk. I'm like, bro, I'm mad. I'm just more drunk and mad, and now I'm at the
You
shit
just
club.
get more mad.
Yeah,
That's
So,
what happened to me on my birthday that one year at the club.
So unfortunate.
Oh my God, it was a fiasco.
what happened?
Oh man, I can't even.
I don't know the
into it.
story.
Yeah, I had a burp. I threw a party at this club, and it went left for me the whole night. People are fighting each other. People are getting glass broken, stuck in their foot. People are kicking people. People are
This is your
lying to
event.
other people. It's not my event. I was just on the flyer. I didn't run this.
Oh my god.
It was pack up. My phone was ringing off. It was a mess. I will never ever have a birthday at a club ever again in my life. I promise that.
So, do you think that women flocking to the bottle, right, is kind of equivalent to like women asking men for money?
No.
Like, is there like a
No.
relation?
No, because I think it has something.
Because do you think like, oh, we get too comfortable expecting like if we're in your like? Cause one thing about me, if I'm in your, I'm not gonna expect to have a drink. It's up to you to be like, yo, pass the bottle to her,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
give
Yeah,
her
courtesy,
A shot.
it would be-
But I know some girls who will just like once I'm in the booth, I'm gonna grab the bottle like I bought it. I've never been that bitch.
Yeah, you
'Cause
can't
I'm
do
so
that.
scared of embarrassment. If a nigga knocks my hand, the bottle out of
Or he
it, I
takes the
have to
bottle
leave
back?
the club or takes the bottle back. That's wild.
I just look at it like, yo, that's the game. You know what I mean? Like, again, as I said, I'm not a person who partakes in alcohol. So
You don't drink at
I
all?
don't drink.
Have you ever been drunk?
No, never in my life. I had
Never in your life?
I had champagne on my birthday, but I don't drink, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So when I'm in the
commendable.
club, I'm sober. So I'm seeing everything for what it really is.
Yeah, like you're just
Raw dog in the club.
When you're when you're
Damn.
people
So it's
watching in the
hilarious.
club when you're sober, it's a different game.
hilarious.
You just look around like, yo, you guys are bozos.
Yeah.
The only thing that's annoying is like, sorry to grab. Can I hold your cup for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is when, let's say someone's like, yo, you want something? I'm like, bro, I'm good. Are you sure you're having a good time? I hate that. When someone's doubting if I'm having a good time. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, you're not having a good time for asking
'Cause-
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It goes back to what you said, yeah. Like it shouldn't be a type of thing where you have to be drunk in order to enjoy
People
it.
are shocked. Like when you do, people are almost offended when you tell them you don't drink. Like they
yeah,
offer
for
you a
sure.
drink
Yeah.
and
I
you
won't
don't
lie.
want it.
It's like I'm wearing a wire.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's boring.
Even if you do drink and you just don't feel like drinking that day, people are making it a
that's
whole
worse.
thing.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Because now you're not doing something that you're normally doing.
Yeah. I've had that so many times. Where
I've had that a
I
lot
just
of
don't
times.
feel like drinking. And people are like, nah, bro, just.
When I gave up alcohol for Lent and I went out, people were like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm like, bro, I actually just don't. I'm not drinking. I gave a drink. Like, why would you do that?
But all you guys drink, right?
yeah.
So like, break it down for me. Like, what's the enjoyment? Like, what? I don't know. What enjoyment do you guys get from it?
I feel like
Yeah, a little
everyone
loose.
has their vices. I'm on the opposite end of you to where I don't smoke at all. Like I do not. I hate weed. I hate
I don't
being
do that
high.
either, so.
But yeah, but I'm just saying I don't smoke. So to me, I'm in my mindset. I'm like I don't understand how people enjoy this. Some people literally smoke all day, every day, right? I feel like for me, drinking, it kind of, well, in my opinion, because it hits everybody differently. I feel like it kind of just, you kind of just get a little bit more relaxed, you know?
It's a depressant.
Not to a
For some.
point, because you
Alcohol's a
you
depressant.
could drink way
some
too
people get
much.
Yeah, but
Yeah, some people get angry.
there's always a come down.
Yeah, but I just like when you're a little bit more relaxed. I like drinking to a relaxed point, not like a twisted point.
You drink till you're twisted.
I've done that before, and I do that.
Yeah, I've seen the stories.
Yeah.
I
Some
don't.
stories
Yeah,
like,
I
damn.
never drink. It's very rare I drink with intention to get drunk. Like I'm like drinking.
So you don't know what you're doing. You're just drinking.
What do you mean?
Like, you
Like
say it's
sometimes
rare,
I
like-
will drink. Like yo, we're getting lit tonight.
Okay.
And I'll drink, and I know I'm like yo, I'm drinking to get drunk. Sometimes I'm like oh, like have a little, rum
Yeah.
and coke, blah blah blah. Loosen up a little bit.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
a little
just a
1
little
2
loosen
step.
up.
Yeah, like a
That
loose
makes
up.
sense.
It's
But-
funny.
Or
Because I just feel like I do it for the opposite sensation of Tresor. You know, like I'll drink, but like I feel
You
like
wanna get tight.
it heightens me. You know, it probably makes me more lit. You know, and I don't. I'm not like a big drink. I don't go out. I don't go to
Yeah.
the club often. But that's probably why I prefer smoking weed more often than drinking alcohol, just because it makes me feel relaxed. But he gets.
I
he
hate
feels
that
relaxed.
because I
smoking
don't
weed in the club, I'm like,
smoking.
Oh yeah, but not in the
weed,
club.
my eyes are so wide. I'm
crazy.
like, do you
Oh,
hear
my
that
goodness.
bass? Do you feel that bass? I'm like, it's what my senses are so heightened when I smoke in the club.
I
Like you
don't-
hear this song, this production's bomb.
So when you
hear
when you smoke in the club,
Yeah.
are you bringing in your own stuff or are you just
No, I don't
smoking someone's
I don't
balls
smoke-
weed?
As I'm like, I feel like I don't know. I don't really smoke other people's weed nowadays. People like people like pass around. I'm like,
Man are putting fentanyl in the weed and
yeah, I don't really know. I don't like. Before I used to be like, yeah, I like, but now I'm like, maybe it's COVID too. But now I'm like, yeah, I bring my own weed like everywhere. And I also, if I don't know you, you're not hitting it
And it's crazy.
like
'cause when
at
you
all.
really,
Like people be like, girl, I'm like, I don't know you.
That's why
I've done it
smoking in the
before,
club's
like,
not
straight
cool.
up.
People be trying to like.
People come up
smoke
like
your
strangers. Like,
shit, yeah.
can I get a hit of that? No.
That's crazy. And when you really think about smoking, especially as a non-smoker, it's kind of wild. Like you're rolling, you're sitting, you're rolling up, you're like
it looks crazy.
licking all over.
It looks crazy.
Yo,
It looks-
don't make me.
And
No,
now
but it looks crazy.
And now everybody.
It looks crazy.
Even the thought of like a rotation, like a pass the blunt rotation, is really crazy when you think about it.
nuts.
Because think about it, if it was alcohol, if we had a bottle and I put it to my mouth, and he put it to his mouth, and then you put it to your mouth, and he put it to his mouth, and he put it to
They
his
do
mouth,
that in the
and
booth.
he came back and I put it to my mouth.
That happens in the booth.
That's crazy to
That's
me.
the same reason why I hate nachos. Because people be eating over the nachos and stuff like that. Like I don't like that type of stuff. It just turns me off. Like you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Like when I see people just I'm like
touching the nachos.
No, like the touch nachos. The nachos are dropping on top of the nachos. Someone else is grabbing the nachos. It's the same thing when I see people who are smoking. They're passing. I'm like, yo, you guys are all just.
That's
like,
how I feel.
I'm saying.
That's
Like,
funny. I've
That's
never
how
thought of it though.
that's how I feel about dipping pizza. Like if we're all eating a pizza,
Your own
I'm
dip.
dipping. You can't dip the pizza, eat it, dip the pizza, like dip it again, and
Why is it my dip or we sharing?
no, like we're all sharing.
Well,
a
then
dip.
everyone should on their plate.
No,
like,
even-
if I share,
Yes.
No.
If
Yes.
I share
Yes.
dip, no, listen, this is very.
You
I
should.
love dipping
I
sauce.
agree.
If we're sharing, yo, listen, I'm gonna knock some on my plate. You knock some on your plate, and if I need to tap
Yeah.
back, but don't ever put your pizza in the
some
dip.
people just dunk.
No, that's nasty.
Yeah.
That's if we're sharing the dip.
Yes.
that's sick.
Or
You've seen
if I
multiple
paid
people
for
do
the
that.
dip-
That's insane
That's sick behavior. That's sick behavior.
If I pay for the dip, we'll put it on your plate and the container's mine. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. Yeah.
like that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's
You know, like
I hear that. I hear that.
Get 2 dips.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Let's get two
But
dips.
dip inflation is real too.
Yeah,
now,
it used to
bro.
be 89 cents. It's like $1.50.
Dip's like $2 for one dip, and sometimes they don't even. I swear, sometimes it used to come with a dip.
yeah, I used to.
There's no.
I never remember it coming with a dip.
Separate.
It
That's
does not come
Well,
with
used to
it
just
now.
be like, oh, I want dip. They store it in the bag.
Inflation of everything is crazy, bro. I will never forget. I went to KFC, bro. A 2-piece chicken with fries, what we used to call a Toonie Tuesday, is $10.
Nuts.
A 10-piece at McDonald's is $18.
What?
Really?
Yeah, niggas ain't been to McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah,
been a while.
I haven't had
It's
McDonald's
been
in
a
a while.
while,
Bro, it's
yeah.
like $20 to get a full meal.
I
at
feel like there's
McDonald's.
certain
For a
food.
10-piece?
Yeah,
That's fucked.
That's nuts.
I
I,
feel
used to
like-
go in like with $1.46 exact.
that junior chicken
For a
is
$10
$1.46
Junior chicken out. Junior chicken.
Oh, yeah.
And what the value?
or $2.09 for a snack wrap. I remember.
Yeah,
Oh, you
snack
love-
wraps are like $6 now.
Yo, 2 apple pie used to be $1.36.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Now it's like $2.14.
And you upgrade, you just add little small fries, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
it's not all the same. You know, get your small drink because you have unlimited refills. It was a great time, yo.
Word, I feel that, bro. I think we were all from the era where people would like take the cup home and bring it back.
No.
Bring it back and
Wait,
use
what do
it
you mean?
again.
Like from a restaurant?
No.
From McDonald's.
From
No.
McDonald's.
Guys, be
Yo. Yeah, because they don't know. But then, of course, the manager will catch on, and then you got to buy a new drink.
There's
I've
certain
never
certain
seen
man
it.
to the bottom of their cup is
It's
red from the
disintegrating.
Fruitopia.
In my teenage years,
It's disintegrating.
definitely ran that in my
Man, have
teenage years.
tape
Yeah.
around the tape
This
around
high
the bottom
school-
of
this
the
high
cup.
school-
Tape around.
It's high school. No, you're not putting tape. That's wild. That's
I
wild.
see the man put
Yeah,
tape
that's
around
wild,
the
that's
bottom
wild,
of the cup.
that's wild.
To stop it from
leaking?
Yeah, bro.
That's when you got to get a new one. That's when you get a new
Yeah,
one.
come on. Just buy another drink, bro.
Or you go there, you ask for water. You get the
I've done that. I've done that.
Throw that shit over your
ask for
shoulder.
Water, throw the water out, and I'm getting the root beer.
And they're watching you
They're
do it.
watching, yeah, they're watching you. They're like, so what? So
fuck
what?
they gonna say? You gonna say
So
shit?
what?
You ain't gonna say
So
shit.
I'll be back tomorrow. So what?
With the same water cup.
Same time. Because my lunch. Same time. What are you going to do? So what?
Nothing, because
So
you
what?
can't
Yeah.
deny me a water.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
You can't deny
It's not
me
worth
a
it. Do your
water.
job.
Word.
It's not worth it.
I just feel like the
Fuck.
food day, like, I think we lived in a good time
Yeah.
in terms of food. I remember Pizza. I don't know if it was just the one by my school or every Pizza. They had a walk-in special where you get a medium pepperoni
$4.99,
pizza
nigga.
for $4.99. Man used to
$4.99.
split a pizza at lunch, $2.50, and you're eating nice. A medium pizza right now is
Yeah.
like $9 before tax.
That's why
Yeah.
these kids are doing some
That's why they're wilding out at
stuff.
land.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
they're
yeah.
wilding out at Wonderland, because the funnel cake is $37.
They can't
remember-
afford it. They just tussle it.
a wise man once told
Fucking funnel cake.
Oh, this is
Holy shit.
Yo.
They're not mad. They're hungry.
They're hungry. That's
These
what it is.
kids now are
hungry.
hungry.
They're
They
hungry.
can't afford Wonderland food no more.
Bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
hungry and hot,
Yeah.
literally.
They're hot because they're wearing the Sheisty mask in the summer.
Bro.
That's why they're hot.
Hey, you know it stinks.
Yeah, they don't wash it.
You know it
What
stinks.
stinks?
They don't wash the
Shiesty mask.
Shiesties.
Okay.
They
You
don't
have
wash.
to wash it like it's a regular piece
You
of
have to
clothing.
wash
and you know they're
Shiesties.
not.
You have to wash your Shiesties. You have to wash your do-rags. You got to wash your
Do
body.
guys, you absolutely have to wash. It's like washing
have
your
to.
head tie, your body.
Honestly, you know what annoys me is adults wearing the Shiesty.
What do you mean?
Adults wearing the Shiesty.
Adults created the Shiesty.
What's
No,
the age
no.
limit for a Shiesty then?
Nah, because it's wearing it as a fashion statement. That's what I'm talking about.
okay, yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
I'm not talking about adults who are criminals. I'm talking about the people who are
No, I
adults.
know.
Not the people who need it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah.
adults who are wearing it as a fashion statement. I'm like, as an adult, you're being programmed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You're being led us. Yeah.
I actually feel the opposite.
You're being broke.
I feel the opposite. I get angry when I
As an
see.
adult, you're being
I
programmed.
feel the opposite. I get like angry when I see a little 13-year-old
Yeah.
boy with a shiesty mask
Like,
on.
what are
'Cause
you
it's
doing?
What are you doing?
You're
Go to
being-
bed.
yeah, like,
I see
stop.
it every day.
You're making
Go
it worse.
to bed.
I see it every day.
At school?
Yeah, but I
I
just
see it every day.
My little cousin says, yeah, mad kids in school wear shiesties.
I asked them, I'm like, what are you doing?
like, yo, what are you doing?
What are you doing? They're looking at me. I'm like, bro, I can't see your face. Take that down. Like,
Yeah,
if
it's
something happens, I won't know
crazy,
that you're
bro.
missing.
You know,
like,
Yeah, yeah.
The pandemic probably did a lot of heavy lifting for the shiesty.
It
You know,
did. It gave an
normalizing it
excuse.
and making it. Yeah, because it would cover
Oh,
your
because
face.
they cover
Yeah,
your
yeah,
face,
yeah.
so you can wear it as a mask.
It gave an excuse. The shiesty, it was a. Do you think the shiesty was the like biggest fad that took over? Because I had this debate between the shiesty mask, the Nike Bryson Tiller hat, and the Wiz Khalifa patch. Like which one had the biggest impact in the streets?
I think the Shiesty.
It might-
I think the
yeah,
shiesty
it
What's
might-
the second one? Sorry.
the Bryson Tiller
the
hat.
Nike hat, the dad hat. Because no one was wearing those dad hats before Bryson
No,
Tiller.
the shiesty got the streets.
Yeah,
in
the
chokehold.
shiesty has people in a chokehold for real.
And
Yo,
the suburbs.
when I was like in grade 1, my dad used to give me those ski masks to wear, but like, of
And you
course,
didn't want to wear
You
it.
don't want to wear it.
Yeah.
Now everyone's wearing it. Take it off. It wasn't cool then. It wasn't cool then. Take it off.
Facts. You felt like a bozo if you were wearing
Yeah.
a ski mask when you were young.
Yeah, you felt waste. And literally you wore it because it's cold. Like you're
Yeah,
put it on 'cause
yeah.
it's cold.
It's cold.
And honestly, now I'm like, bro, they
It's
actually
not
are.
cold.
No, but like they are warm.
Yeah, they
Like
are.
low key, I'm like, yo, these were actually like very helpful. In a
yeah, but
winter
now-
storm, wearing a shiesty is a different. Like you can
Yes.
really go through the
Winter, it
storm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. But summer, bro, you're wearing a shiesty with Cartiers and a hat on top of the shiesty.
Terrible. Terrible.
Like,
Terrible.
The hat on top of the shiesty.
your hat is on top of the shiesty.
Yeah, your head
And
stinks.
you're wearing glasses. Your whole face is covered.
Your head stinks.
And then you're trying to holler at girls and they're surprised they don't want to talk. They're
No,
scared.
fam. Bro, because now it's a fashion thing, you'll see it's working. I've seen people, bro. I've seen
You
people.
don't even know what the man looks like.
They
How
don't-
are you?
It doesn't matter. They have the Cartiers with the shiesty. That's what it is.
It emphasizes
You know
the
what I mean? Like-
Cartiers. Yeah.
It's the Cartiers
I feel you.
with the shiesty.
If
You
you
know
have
what I
the
mean?
Cartiers, the
Y'all
shiesty, and
making
like a
women
chain.
sound
Yeah.
crazy.
If you have a chain,
Yo, listen. I'm not. I don't like again. Not all women are like this.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Not all women are like this. It's a particular type.
yeah, it's a specific
Yeah.
archetype of
Yeah,
woman.
that likes that. That's ridiculous.
The chain, the shiesty,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
Cartiers. Oh.
You know that woman on the podcast who said that the most valuable thing women have is their looks, and the most valuable thing men have is money? That's how y'all been sounding the last 20 minutes.
No, I think the most valuable thing everyone has is their mind. We need sense. We need sense. Like certain things. I see a guy, again, let's say I put myself in Zoe's shoes. Okay? Whatever. Just put myself in Zoe's shoes. You see a guy with a shiesty, Cartiers, and a chain. Think about the safety level. Just reason. You know what I mean? But then you see a guy like Clyde, happy, go lucky. Go to Clyde. You know what I mean? That's all it is. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Just
but if the
like-
man, if the man with the shiesty and the Cartiers has
Oh,
the
no.
bottles, they're taking the risk with the bottle popping shiesty man. They're taking that risk, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
They're taking that
Nah.
risk, bro.
My thing is like,
I need to get a shiesty.
I get
Don't do it. Don't
no,
do it.
no, literally
You don't
no.
own a single
But my
shiesty?
I
thing
would.
is, even if,
No, I don't. Yeah, I've never bought one. I bought one for my brother.
For example, even if the guy in the shiesty and the Cartiers and the hat on has the bottles, I'm not going. Like,
you're
don't-
going.
You're going.
You're
You're
going.
going. You're going. You're going. You're
On
going.
God, I'm not.
Want to see why?
On
Want to
God,
see
I'm
why?
not.
Want to see why?
I promise
Want to see
you, I'm
why? Want to see
not.
why? Listen, he's gonna be like this in the middle of the booth. Like this. He's ordering the bottles.
No, I'm not.
He's there.
Zoe, you're going.
You get there, and then you see that he's the one who's controlling the whole flow, the whole thing.
Guys, I'm not.
You're gonna leave.
Zoe,
You won't
we've
know.
had this conversation before where I said, yo, have you gone to a booth where you think that a man in this booth probably has a gun? And you've said, yes, you've done that before.
No, I told you, I don't think about it. Like, you're like, oh, I'm like, bro, I don't even want to know who in here has a gun. I told you, I don't want to know.
You need to know. Yo, listen, yo. Remember, yo. So, yo, I'm gonna give you a situation in the club, right? Now, this is before the situation I was talking about where I saw the power of the bottles. All right.
Okay.
So now I'm just a student in the club. So I'm just having a good old time. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Know nothing. I didn't know nothing at that time, but this time I don't know nothing at all. All right. I see my homie. I didn't know where he was from. Somewhere in the East End. So he's like, yo, fam, I'm here with my people from my block. This, that, that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, yo, so I'm hailing him. He's like, yo, next man's over here. He wants to hail you. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm following him. Distance is created. Right. So now I'm here. He's here. Eventually, I lose sight of him. I don't know how this happened. I lose sight of him. He gets through into his boot section. The first guy I see, because I'm looking for him, first guy I see is a guy with a tattoo on his face. If you see a man with a tattoo, if you see a man,
Where was the tattoo? Was it above the eye?
No.
It was here?
It was here.
Oh,
It was
that's
here.
bad. He's
Under
bad for
the
business.
eye.
It was under the eye.
He's bad for business.
So I saw that, man. I'm like 17. I seen the guy with the tattoo on his face. At that moment, I knew I had to make a life-saving decision for myself. At that moment, I knew, let me just turn around. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for some people, I'm not going to say all people, because there are men who also chase the bottles. Let's not get it twisted.
Very true.
Yep.
There are men who chase the bottles. So for some people, they'll chase the bottles. They'll see the guy with the tattoo on his face, and they'll go there and partake. And when I swear, whatever, I owe someone $2. So now, when ish hits the fan,
Yeah.
right? Now it's, oh my gosh, why me? You guys got to use your mind. You got to have some common sense.
Yep.
You see the Sheisty, you see the chain, you see the tattoo on the eye. Go the other way. It's not worth the
It's
the bottle's
lit
not
over
worth
there.
it.
They want the 42.
Yo, you guys understand? Because even when we got in a certain situation where there were Shiesties, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just so apply. I was ready to be like, yo, I don't know if I want to do this that badly. Like, I'm not, like, I'm not.
Oh, you guys were there?
Yes.
What happened?
No, I'm not. We can't. I'll tell you offline. This isn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did
This
not
sounded
really
a good
feel.
story. So.
And I got criticized for sweating.
Chill. We
He
gotta-
was
Niggas
sweating.
Yeah, he was sweating.
Bare shiesty masks and
Yeah.
everything.
There
Wait,
was
this
a,
is an event.
chill.
Okay.
Talk about offline.
Okay.
But there was definitely a gun in that room for sure.
100%.
If not multiple.
100%.
I think I saw it.
But my thing is,
I remember who had it.
You smelled it.
I saw it.
I was uncomfortable as fuck. But we were there to do, something.
Okay.
But my thing is, that's what I'm saying. If I was in the club, I'm not going to the Shiesty mask section.
So if,
Like,
basically
even
you're
if-
saying if those guys were in the club, you wouldn't know anything.
Hell fucking
That situation
no.
was a little different because there was a little bit of control. But
That's what I'm saying. So in the club,
On
there's
a
no
regular
control.
day-
I'm not going to the Shiesty
Yeah.
mask section. I'm not. I'm literally not. Because one, I don't know what this nigga looks like, and two, he's gonna be like, I don't do that. Like, I don't
Where are you
like
guys
that.
from?
And now
Like
you
in
have
the
to give
city.
his number
Well,
out of fear.
You told me you're from.
I went to high school in Oakville, but I live in Toronto.
Okay.
Brampton.
Brampton.
Saga.
That's why you guys end up with the Shiesties.
I stay away from the
You guys-
shiesties,
You
bro.
guys got certain things you gotta pick up on.
Yeah, some things
Where
you
you
pick
from?
up, some things you
Huh?
learn.
Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Okay, well,
I feel like in my life, I've learned certain things
stupid.
because yes, I live in Mississauga, but I've made it very vocal that I've also lived in Chicago in the height of the Chief Keef era,
Oh, that sounds terrible.
where like when we're going to the gym, someone has to have a gun in their bag to go to LA Fitness type thing. So I feel like certain experiences that I've had have let me know that this dangerous stuff is not cool. Like
It's not cool.
some people think it's cool. They think it's exhilarating.
Yeah, it's
it's
not cool.
not, bro.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it at
It's
all.
not worth it.
Cause bullets don't have no name, and if your name is written on that, then
Hey.
now your parents are planning funerals and doing GoFundMe's, bro. That's not
People
cool.
from a distance can't tell who is who.
It's facts.
I feel like that's one of my biggest fears. Honestly,
Being
I
the
don't
wrong
want to
one?
get all deep, but
Being the stray.
like a what's it called? Like a when they mistake you for someone else, mistaken identity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that could be terrible.
that's very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks because like I look like a lot of people. Like I don't have like a very distinguished look. So I could be out somewhere and you
I
could
think
think
you look
that
like
I'm
who you are. Like you know what I mean.
I feel like yeah, but like there's certain people where it's like only they look like them.
Okay.
Like there's people that look like I get compared to a lot of people. So I don't ever want to be in one of those situations where it's like someone thinks
You're
I'm
picking up
someone
their
else.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm living my life. Catching
Yeah.
someone else's beef. Pause.
I hear. Why'd you?
No. It's
I don't.
fair.
I
Fair.
don't know. It's fair pause.
Anyways, next topic.
yes,
What are we
yes.
doing?
We have next. What time is it?
Around that time.
y'all can get one more off your chest.
What do we have?
Oh my god. We have. I don't even know anymore. I feel
When
like
was the
we
last time you took public transit?
That is not on the list.
Ooh.
It's not on the list.
No, but I'm just saying.
Every once in a while, they come up with some topic that's just.
Well, I'm about to tomorrow because I'll take my car to the shop.
You're not gonna Uber it?
I want to save. I didn't even think about that. You know, I got my car
mind
because I
went
was
first
spending too much.
To public transit?
Yeah, because honestly, the reason why I got my car.
That's how you know you're
was
a,
because
you're
I
a
spent-
humble guy.
I was spending too much money on Uber. I didn't realize it
Yeah.
until like I totaled it together and I was like, oh my god, I might just own a car.
Uber's a scam,
Yeah.
bro.
You know, it is a scam.
Uber's a scam. Airbnb's a scam. I'm team hotel over Airbnb now. Airbnb's ridiculous.
It depends on where you are.
It's ridiculous.
It depends on where you are. If you're like going like getting a villa in an island, Airbnb. Sometimes Airbnb over, what's it called? Hotels or resorts for sure. Definitely.
I don't know.
But the only topic you had was the women dating younger men. That was like
Nah.
exactly.
Save it for a rainy day.
Yeah, I'm cool.
save it.
I'm cool off of that one, bro.
I'm here for the laughs and the giggles.
Yeah, so we'll
You
skip.
said you owed someone $2. You didn't swear this whole time?
That's impressive.
Good for
I
you.
think that just that
Let's
one time.
hit
That's
a
very
nice little
impressive.
round of
Andy's
applause
pretty-
for that. That's
Andy's pretty, pretty PC.
Politically correct.
yeah.
Well, actually, no. I have something for you. Pause.
Oh my god.
What would it
Oh my
take?
God.
You still have like a day job, right? Like an occupation.
Yes,
Sort of.
Yes.
So what would it take for you to become a full-time creator? Because you're one of those people where
question.
I feel like you should be a full-time creator. Like you would go so crazy.
To be honest, I kind of enjoy like the diversity in my life. You know what I mean?
Like
So
the
do
double
I.
life?
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I keep saying that to people. I
Yeah.
really like the double life.
Yeah.
People
And
like,
I
why
feel
do you
like-
guys do podcasting full time? Hell no.
It keeps your mind fresh too, like because you're always exposed to different things. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes when you're too like, you kind of get removed from the reality. You know, so I kind of like having that second part of my identity.
But if an opportunity was presented to you, like someone brought you a
Oh.
bag,
Oh, then come on, man. Come on.
So you'd quit teaching.
Hey, is that what I said I did?
Sorry.
Put up
But
all your
if
big
that
fish on
if
the
that
show.
if that was
Sorry.
the case, if that was the case, then yeah, probably I'd maybe step away from it from a bit, but not
for a bit.
for a bit.
Once you're out, brother.
Yeah,
You're not
man.
going back.
You know, I might find a different way to educate people. Yeah,
Videos,
yeah, through the videos.
educational videos.
Yeah. You know, I'm always trying to pivot, so yeah. So I like that question though. Yeah, I'm gonna reflect on that one.
Because I really think you should. Well, but you said you like it, so you know you're gonna do what you want to do,
Yeah.
anyways.
I'm gonna reflect on that one. So I never really thought about it that deeply, so I'm gonna reflect on it.
I thought it was a no-brainer. That's crazy. You see how
Yeah,
people's minds work differently?
yeah.
Nope, that's it for me.
All right.
Relentless.
That was your last hurrah. I think that was a good ending. We went on a very solid, entertaining rant about the power of the bottle.
Oh yeah, the power of bottles.
So what's the next bottle? We went through
Henny,
1942 season,
Casamigos.
Henny season, Ciroc season, Azul season. Recently, it
Azul
was
wasn't really a season.
yeah. Serb
No.
Serb was Azul season.
No.
I lack knowledge in this area.
Serb was Azul season.
Not-
Azul
kinda
no,
was, yeah,
yes,
kinda
it
was.
Not- there
Yeah,
were
that's what
that
it was.
Ringing the one with the bell on
Oh,
the
that's the one that
top.
people hit.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw someone ringing the bell? It's been a very long time.
Yeah, but I'm saying it wasn't a season. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That was a season.
Not that many people were buying Azul. Like, yes, people were buying, but not the
They
way
were.
people were. No,
So
not the way
what was the
people were
latest
buying Hennessy and
Casamigos.
Cirocs.
Oh,
They were way more, I would say, price friendly in the club. Not really than Azul. Not many niggas were popping
So would you
Azul
say
like
1942 at a season? Because that's
that.
very
No,
42
I wouldn't call it a
and
season either. Casamigos has a season. Hennessy has a season. Azul is like very
that was
like.
Serb season. 42 and Azul was Serb season when
Nah.
everyone was on the boats.
So I worked at a
drink
restaurant
Guinness?
during that time, and I'm pretty sure because they were doing takeout orders,
Right.
And they were doing they would allow you to take out to order alcohol, like full bottles of liquor.
Yeah.
And they found out there was a.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I need to know what happened.
I missed the
didn't know.
joke. What?
Man said, do people get Guinness?
What? Guinness beer?
She doesn't even know what that is. She only drinks 42.
The beer? I'm not drinking Guinness.
That's
If you're
crazy.
pulling
People
up
don't
to the
drink
party, if
Guinness
you're pulling up to the
anymore,
party with a pack of Guinness,
That's gross.
stay home.
What the fuck?
You are a 50-year-old Jamaican man.
That's like pulling up with Red Stripe.
You know how there's an age limit to buy alcohol. Like you can't buy alcohol under 19. I think you should not be able to buy Guinness over like you should not be able to buy Guinness like over
Holy
24.
Oh man.
29. Or if
Wait,
you're over
isn't Guinness
29
like an old person type thing? Like,
Yeah, it's more of a
Heineken.
mature beer.
If you're under 20, if you're under 31, you should not be able to buy Guinness.
people were scamming and ordering bottles of 42 in Azul from this restaurant, and they found out it was like a company that was like harboring all the bottles, and there was a shortage on 42 in Azul.
Oh,
and
wow.
like, I don't know. I just know that those were sought after bottles.
I wouldn't call it a season's when it's like everywhere, everyone's getting them.
Somebody talking to this mic. I thought you guys were done.
No. Let's end. And thank you for coming. We'll end it there.
Oh no, y'all can keep going. Keep going.
No, we
Good.
need to. This is 2
Oh.
hours. We have a limit. We can.
Okay.
2 hours is our cutoff.
Oh, cause you guys said you were done. You know, it's like a hail up. Like, so I lean back. Like, oh, we're still talking. Oh, okay.
We're officially done now.
Cause y'all gonna tell me that story though. And this,
We'll tell you
All
once
right,
we
that's
stop.
fine.
Once we press stop.
It's really
record.
not as exciting.
It's
as
not that
everybody
bad.
thinks.
We just politics.
We're just trying to,
Keep it clean.
be PC.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But anyways, thank you for coming.
Oh no
It's
problem.
been a
Thanks for
pleasure. It's
having
been
me.
like so long trying to get you organized on here. You're giving me
Yeah,
fun.
because you messaged me like 2 days before, 3 days before, like, oh Andy, we had a I'm like, yo, you think I don't have a life?
I know.
Yeah, come on, like, respect man's, respect
Sorry.
the calendar.
I'm sorry. He's like, can you send me a calendar invite? I'm like, oh my God, sure.
That's how you know you're.
I seen that in the email. I was like,
real.
Andy,
That's how you
Andy
know
got
you're a
shit to
grown
do.
man.
bruh.
Calendar
Send the
invites.
calendar invite.
He's like,
you
this
know?
is at gmail.com. I said, my bad.
He's like,
I'll send it.
pull up.
Andy a chempong at gmail.com.
I'm gonna DM. It's like, yo, pull up tomorrow. He's like, are you crazy? He's like,
He's like, what is this? You gotta let me
He's
know
like,
in
yeah.
advance.
I have
he's
obligations.
like, actually, I can do like 3 weeks from now. I'm like, nigga, 3 weeks?
No, actually, I gave you a date before that, but then
We don't record.
exactly.
Yeah.
So then that's
How we ended up
exactly,
here. It's okay. It was
exactly.
meant to be on this dime.
Exactly.
But I appreciate you making time for us.
No, thank you guys
this
for having
has
me.
been great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, this has been episode 8, guys. We won't say what our surprise is. We'll just wait until we roll it out.
Yeah.
In case, we don't make it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
We'll make
we'll
it.
see you
make it,
guys
we'll make it.
next episode.
Relentless.